Shabam. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the air. Hey, I just want to say I had a thought cross my mind right now. Fuck Garfield. Want to know why? Because Garfield hates Mondays. And Mondays when the Zudes are live at 8 p.m. So this fool's not fucking around, sticking around. He's not watching the ZUDECAST. Fuck that fool. Fuck Garfield. That's what I'm going to say. Episode 91. We are up in this bitch. What is up, my Zudes? We got Adrian Grody, your boy, up in this bitch here. We got Crispy Grooves.
Yo.
Ooh, sells video games. Guitarist extraordinaire. He's looking a little red. He's looking a little brown.
Dude, I know. I finally don't look overexposed on the
show.
screen.
Yeah, I know. I went skateboarding today, too. We're looking all nice and tan. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, we got our guests here. We got freaking Bobby. Oh, man, dude.
Yeah.
Our guest, Bobby.
Yeah.
Our guest
Who's been here every week.
Pleasure to be such a reoccurring guest. Yeah.
Yeah, 93 episodes strong.
Yeah.
Most consistent guest.
Yeah.
Robert Ware.
Nah, for real.
Guess right there. Bro.
Yeah, man.
Commitment.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we got joining us for today's episode, the homie here, Truph. How you doing, bro?
What's poppin', man? I'm doing fantastic.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, I appreciate you hitting us up. You were actually one of the first people to hit us up so long ago, so I appreciate your patience, bro. I appreciate you bearing with us, bro. It means a lot that you were one of the first people to reach out to us, bro.
Yeah, no worries, man. I heard about y'all from this dude in the dispensary to be on the switch.
Which one was it?
Colas.
You still work there, bro?
Oh, okay. All right. So it might have been you. I don't know, man, because I be high. So.
Yeah. There was this angry little Mexican guy who used to work here. I think he has a podcast.
Yeah, I went in there to get some diamonds, bro, and then he was like, "Oh, you rapping?" I was like, "Yeah, bro." And then he was like, "Oh, you should come on this podcast sometime." And I was like, "Shit, I'm in." Ain't there like swimwear, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. I mean, hey, might have been me. I was high too, probably at that job all the time. So yeah. Well, hell yeah, man, dude. Super stoked to have you on. So yeah, you be rapping. We just went skateboarding earlier too.
Yeah.
I see you got the Thrasher tattoo right there, bro.
I had to get in there with it.
Hell yeah, man. So how long you been rapping for and all that good shit? When did you start making music?
To be honest, man, I've been spitting bars and shit since I was in like high school, but I really didn't start recording until about 5 years ago when I recorded my first song, Struggle, which I just dropped the video for this last year.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that one was tied there right over here at the Power Inn Skate Park.
Oh,
Yeah. We just did the Power Inn pop out over there, bro. So
Yeah, bro, I seen that. It looked like it was popping.
yeah, man, dude, I saw the video too. It was fucking really well done. You guys were all in the bottom of the full pipe too, you know. The
Shout
imagery.
out to my boy at 91 Flicks for that, bro. Like, if y'all need your videos, tap in with him.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I follow him already too. I've seen some of their shit they're up to, and really
He does
well
a lot,
produced.
too. Like, he does metal videos. He does all types. So, like, it don't matter what kind of music or whatever you do, tap in with him, man. He'll get you right.
It's a great name too. 9-1 Flicks.
Honestly, bro, when he told me that, I was like, oh, that's the one. Like, you doing it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Give me a chuckle, you know.
Hell yeah, man. How long you been skateboarding too, man?
Shit, I started that when I was about 10 or 11, so I'm going on like 22 years now, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, man.
My bones feel it.
For sure, man. Do you feel like there's like some influence of skateboarding in your music?
Oh, most definitely, bro. Because honestly, like music and skateboarding, like when I ain't have nobody else or nothing else there, when I'm going through the struggles or like the shit ain't going right, those things kind of were an outlet for me to get through it and keep it pushing, you know?
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's so fucking sick too. Again, that's dope. You dropped your music video. What was filming it like with them? Like, were you involved with like the post at all, or I mean, I know they mostly produced it, but like, what was the experience like of shooting it and all that?
I mean, to be honest, like when I recorded that song, I actually went to their studio too, which they were just out of their house at the time over in South Sac, bro. And they had some artists, like Mozzie had brought some artists through there to record some shit with them and stuff. And when I was doing a song with my boy Kid, and he actually put me on to him. And he showed me like, hey man, hit these people up. So I hit them up, and you know they told me like like 150, 160 for the custom beat and full package. And I was like, let's go, bro. Like, let's work. Let's get this money.
Yeah.
That's
And
not
then
bad.
It took off from there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like every other week I was in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like it went heavy.
That's fucking sick, dude. It's cool that Sack's having all these like different, real productive. Like, there's all these different avenues of like different content production, and people are making
Honestly.
moves out here.
Cause like, you know, back in the day when I was younger and I would come out here and visit like my pops and my grandma and grandpa and stuff, bro. Like, you know, wasn't a lot of like Sacramento love out here. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of people like showing love for the city and like putting on for the city type shit. And like, you know, I was born out here and I didn't really grow up in Sacramento, but like it's always been love for the city because this is where I was born at. You know? What I mean? So like at the end of the day, between 916 and the 405, that's what made me who I am.
Yeah, man, that's fucking, dude. Exactly. Yeah, that like having the pride, because a lot of people would be like, "I'm from the Bay," and it's like, no, you're not. You're fucking
bro,
Sac, bro.
Sacramento's not the Bay, bro. Like we're just gonna put that out there for everybody now. Like Sacramento's not the Bay. Like, calm down. With it.
It's so much its own weird little thing that why would you?
Yeah,
You don't
like-
need to call it that.
And like, why you want to buy somebody else's swag on top of that, bro? Like, just get up and get your own juice.
Yeah, definitely. So you said, I know you said we were talking a little bit about it before the show that you spent time out of California. You spent when you were young, you moved out of California, right?
Yeah, about halfway through first grade, I moved from San Diego out to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And like I kind of grew up in like this little town out there called Shawnee for a little while, and I lived with my grandparents for like most of elementary school. And then I hit about middle school, and that's when I moved up to the city. And, you know, I was kind of, you know, I was living in the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up right there in the murder mids out there in Midwest City. And, you know, it was crazy there because, like, you know, there's people shooting at the police every day. Like, you never know what's popping off when you walk out the door out there. So, you know, it is a different, you know, type of environment from the original environment that I had grown up in out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel like? Do you feel like there's like a real big like cultural like difference between like California and out there, or like?
Most definitely, bro. Like,
Yeah, I can imagine.
In Oklahoma, like, you're so close to Texas that you got like the big chopped and screw movement and shit out there. So like a lot of the music we get is like Screwed Up Click, bro. Like Fat Pat and Project Pat and all
Right.
those fools, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a heavy influence on a lot of my music, like, cause I grew up on that, and then stuff like Nas and Pac and Biggie, obviously. You know, some of the, you know, the major names in the game, some of the GOATs.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's fucking sick. So, you said, when did you say you started rapping around like 12 years old or ish?
Or no, it was about high school when I started like really fucking with rapping, doing music. You know? Like, I kind of always knew as a kid that music might have been my like avenue where I was gonna be going, but like I wasn't 100% sure with it until like about high school and after.
And so that was still in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were in Oklahoma still for most of high school?
I lived in Oklahoma all the way up until 2012. And
Oh, okay,
that's
for
when
sure.
I moved back out here, and like a year or two later or no, 2 or 3 years later is when I started making music out here.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm just like looking up Oklahoma City because like, you know, is it the capital of the city of Oklahoma? Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
it sure is.
That's like the only capital where it like is the obvious one. Yeah.
weird.
You're like, if I had to fucking if I had to guess, but then like you'd
yeah.
think like if someone put a gun to your head and was like, name the capital of Oklahoma, you're like, I don't know. That sounds too obvious. You like second guess yourself
I
and
ain't
be like,
even gonna lie,
nah.
bro. I think of that movie line where the chick as the safe word is Oklahoma. Oklahoma.
Dude, I mean, you ever get like twisters and shit out there?
Oh hell yeah, bro. I remember one time when I was younger, I was in Nebraska with my grandparents visiting some family out there, and there was this tornado that was going down the street, bro. And my dumb ass was just sitting there in the living room looking out the window like, oh, that's crazy.
Nice.
You're like, hey, bro, get in the fucking basement. And I'm like, all right, my bad.
You're like, that is a sick vortex.
It's like, man, it's just the whole tree just gone.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's nuts. So like, do most houses have basements out there because of that, or like a lot of them?
I mean, in Nebraska, there's a few with basements, but like in Oklahoma and Nebraska and those areas, a lot of them, they have these like, they're called storm shelters. It's basically like a little bomb shelter built into your yard, but it's like concrete and a metal door with a latch and a lock.
Dang.
So, you know, it's not gonna suck your ass out and
Right.
kill you.
Is it like under the house or like separate
No,
from the house?
Sometimes they be out
It's like
like
a
a
separate
little
thing.
bit of ways
Yeah.
from the house. Sometimes they're connected to the house.
Right.
It just really depends on your
Tunnels.
preference.
Dude, I remember I saw like some video on Instagram where a lady was like, she's like, day 472 of I'm building a tunnel in my house or whatever. Like, she was like building like a whole like bomb shelter. She's like, then we put up this giant metal corrugated pipe under my house. And I was like,
Wait, no, I think I've seen that.
Dude, you know what I'm talking about?
That's
Yeah.
probably.
Probably.
A smart idea, bro.
Yeah.
Some tornadoes and stuff be coming through there like crazy.
That's
Nothing
always
to
been a
fuck with.
dream of mine, and we don't even live in tornado land. It just seems dope as a man
Let's be
to
real,
dig
bro.
a deep hole
We
and
get
put up.
tornadoes out here. It ain't often, but they happen. Like there
Yeah.
was some in Roseville a few years back.
Really?
Oh, I remember hearing about that, but they never
They
never
didn't
touched the
touch down
ground.
for
Yeah.
long when they did, but it, it's like a little quick little love tap.
Yeah.
But
I
it
see it.
happens.
I
but
feel it.
That's like
It's
a
not a
tornado.
full-blown tornado.
Yeah, it's like a tornado with
people in
ED.
Oklahoma,
Man.
like when I was first out there, they were talking about, oh, you from California, huh? So y'all had hella earthquakes and whatever. And I'm like, yeah, and like, they're just like, so what's it like?
Most of
And
them
then,
are
like,
small though
before I
around.
moved
Yeah.
out here, bro, like they started getting hella earthquakes, and I'm like, well, there you go, motherfucker. Now you know what it's
Now you
like.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll just be sitting here like at the desk working on shit, and I'll be like, "Is the whole house moving? Is that an earthquake, or like did a
No,
big
yeah,
ass
bro.
truck just drive by?"
I
I'm
was
like,
playing Gang Beasts with the homies the other day.
Oh,
bro.
dude.
Love Gang Beasts.
Bro, it's just so
"This is
fun.
fire."
We did a video of that a while back,
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
year or
yeah.
two ago.
No, yeah, it's hella fun. Like even on console, that one's hella fun.
Yeah.
But we were playing that the other day, bro, and it was about 11 or 12 at night. I think it was like last Monday. And I'm sitting on my bed because, I got my system in my room and shit. And, like, I'm sitting there and I'm, like, whooping the shit out of this dude on there. And then all of a sudden, it's just everything starts shaking slightly. I'm like, is that an earthquake, bro? No way.
Dude, I fucking
Yeah, it ended up
Gang
being
Beast
it ended up
rules.
a little tiny one. It was on the news the next day. I was hella laughing.
Bro, one of the
they just-
funniest time, the only time I've really like majorly experienced a fucking earthquake, right? I was in Tahoe, right? Me and my girlfriend and her mom at the time, and or my girlfriend at the time and her mom. But anyways, we went and got fancy dinner, right? And I ate a bunch of lobster bisque, but I'm lactose intolerant. So in the middle of the night, I'm like, fuck, I'm like shitting violently, and then like all of a sudden, I'm like, God, I'm just really going through it, and then I'm just like. Feel the earth just like, I'm like, what the
This
fuck
dude was
is
like,
going
no, I got the spins.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I was like, God's really talking to me right now, man. God's really saying something. And then I was just
Yeah.
like, whatever, bro. And
You're like, no
He was
more
telling you
cheese,
to
I
count your
promise.
days, dog.
well,
For real. He was
yeah,
telling you to count them days. He was like, this is the end.
no, for real. I was like, damn, my shit's so hard. I made the earth shake, bro. That's
Yeah.
kind of canon, bro.
Dude.
Canon event, canon Grody lore. It's going down. My shits make
Hey.
the earth shake.
I ain't even going to
Canon.
lie, bro. That'd be a crazy bar.
Bro, if you
Put it in a
if you
rack.
take lactate, you're defying God's will. So you just have to
Damn.
you suffer the consequences. But I think also eating lobster is also defying God's will too in the Old
yeah,
Testament.
it's a what's it called? It's a
I'll
unclean
be real,
abomination.
It's not
I don't
kosher.
know nothing about none of that.
Wait, so just to extrapolate on that a little bit, does that mean Jordan Peterson's obsession with lobsters is inherently ungodly?
In some
No.
ways, you could say.
They're
guess you
bottom
might
feeders,
say
aren't
that.
they, right?
You
Well,
gotta,
technically, yes. Them and the shrimp, they technically bugs
Right.
of the sea.
yeah.
Right?
It is
fucking-
definitely sea bugs.
Because we out here killing bugs like on land, but we cool with eating the ones out the ocean.
No, for real.
Exactly. No, that's
I mean,
why they
like,
say
don't
that.
get me wrong, I love me some shrimp
Yeah.
and whatever.
Because people are like, I don't. It's like it's like the New World Order can't make me eat bugs. I'm not gonna eat bugs. And then they're
Hey,
like,
fuck that, bro.
let's go to fucking Red Lobster.
If I'm hungry enough, I'll eat them motherfucking bugs, bro.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
true.
I've eaten bugs voluntarily, not necessarily alive or raw. I mean, you like
Was this
cook
in
a
elementary school for money?
no.
Damn, bro, you could have been
I
making.
mean-
You could have been making.
No, I'm not saying I deliberately went out of my way and found bugs and cooked them up and ate them, but people sell, like snacks and they're like, oh, this is like a dead grasshopper. Or
They got
some
those at the
shit.
gas station.
Right,
Yeah.
it's like-
it's from Mexico.
Yeah.
bro.
It's like
chocolate-covered
bugs,
crickets.
Yeah.
Deep fry them or make them crispy,
And
or
I mean,
cook them
let's
up
be
in
real,
some oil,
We drinking tequila with a worm in it and
True.
not batting an eye. So-
There you go.
But you don't like eat the worm though.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
If you're a man,
get
you
fucked
eat
up,
that,
bro.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's.
you eat
I've
that
never
bitch.
eaten a tequila worm.
Isn't
dude. That
there
sounds gnarly.
something specific about
is
the properties of the
life-changing.
worm that changes the tequila? Like,
No, it just absorbs so much, and like when you eat that shit, it's like
I thought it was something about the worm that
instantaneous.
just
no,
like
it's
adds
not really
to it.
anything special because they have some with scorpions in them and like spiders and other shit too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've definitely
There's
seen
one with a
videos.
tarantula in it once, bro. That shit was crazy.
Tarantula tequila, bro.
Yeah,
That's
Nice.
wild.
that shit was wild.
Gives some interesting
I took
flavors.
A few shots of that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds like some Dust Till Dawn shit. You know what I
It
mean?
was
You ever
some
seen
good
that?
ass
movie?
tequila, bro. And
Yeah.
yeah, I would look. I would let Selma Hayek pour some tequila down her leg and her foot into my mouth too, and I don't even like feet, bro.
I love how they say to Quentin Tarantino, he's like,
Oh, he
only.
volunteered for that.
Yeah.
He wrote himself into it. He's like,
'Cause I would have too.
Yeah, for real.
shoot.
Definitely. It's almost spooky season, or as we call it, Blumpkin Spice season. You feel me?
Oh, all right.
But before we get to that, though, we should probably thank the people who are watching.
Oh, yeah, we
True.
got some chats. Yeah, let's bring
Yeah,
them up.
yeah,
Let me see
yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
working
yeah.
double duty here.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, we got
Unfortunately,
Caitlin.
you are. Yes.
You tried to make a bunny and it died? In what regard? Or what?
Yeah, I was very curious
Yeah,
about
well,
that.
let's-
I wanted to pop that up and see what that meant.
Extrapolate more on that. I forgot what that's in relation to. We got My At Me. He just played a show the other day at Southside Park. Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah, boy.
So good shit, bro. Getting out
shit,
there.
good shit.
A coworker saw a tornado forming, but never touching the ground near
Shout out
Roseville.
my boy Freestyle was popping, man.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Thank you for tuning in, everybody. The 405. Where's the 405? You said OKC. That's
Yeah, it's
OKC.
OKC, bro. That's
Yeah.
my boy. That's my boy Carl. Yeah, out in Lawton, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, way out there.
Yeah.
Man, we're trying to expand our audience, bro. Get
for
people
sure,
coming, bro.
bro.
You know,
Yeah,
different
pretty
places, bro. So it's
I
awesome
got people
to.
all over the United States, man. I'll bring them in.
Yeah, man.
Does
dude.
Oklahoma have like a signature food that like you know what I mean?
Bussin'.
Because I feel like they'd probably say barbecue, like their
I don't know,
barbecue.
bro. I don't know if it would really be like a signature food, bro, but like they got the Indian tacos out there, bro. And that shit. be
Oh,
Indi-
yeah.
Indian tacos?
Yeah, like you ever had with like the
All right.
bread.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know the fry bread, bro?
Yeah.
They take it and they make like a big ass bowl out that
Oh,
shit.
okay. I
and
thought you
they
meant
put,
like India
beans.
Indian tacos for a second,
No,
but
no,
that
like
makes
they-
way more
they're-
sense.
so
Yeah.
they put, like, beans, lettuce, you know,
This is
tomatoes, all
feather
types of other
food,
shit
not
in
dot.
Yeah,
food.
yeah. Thanks for the clarification.
the
It's
wagon
making me
burgers,
hungry.
not, you know, not
Yeah.
the red dots.
Both sound delicious.
Either
Not
way,
the food, not the people.
I love all Indian food, bro. Like that should be fire.
I live all
Yes.
Indian people, both kinds. So
Yeah.
Damn, someone needs to make
Hey,
that a
they're not
restaurant.
food though.
Sure
Hey,
they
if you're
are.
Jeffrey Dahmer, then.
I mean,
yeah. He's like, I've never tried either of y'all before. Dude.
he's like, no, he's like, it's too spicy for me.
Oh my god.
You know, I got a friend that thinks mayonnaise is spicy, bro. So
Oh fuck, bro.
they be out there.
That's crazy.
Wow, man. Zudecast, we out here, man. 90, 91. You're on the road to 100, man. We out here, bro.
Well,
So,
you know what, bro? I will be back. Believe
yeah,
me.
dude. No, definitely. Hey, we were just talking about video games and stuff too,
Hey,
bro.
yeah.
You're a gamer yourself too. What you be
Of
playing?
course. I play a lot of Call of Duty. I play Fortnite. You know, I get down with the Tony Hawk remasters too.
Oh, yep.
Classic.
Yeah.
So good, bro. That shit
And
was
my-
so solid.
My boy Mercules killed the track on that, bro.
Oh, yeah,
that shit
yeah.
was so tight, bro. Yeah, Mercules, bro. His music go in. Like I ain't gonna lie. You know, he started out doing all those little remixes, like the Panda remix and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of ventured into his own stuff, and like he's based out of Canada and whatnot, bro. And he's been killing it.
Yeah, he
Nice.
was on the soundtrack for the new one.
Yeah, yeah. I forget the song, the bass on, you know, turn up the bass or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
he's done songs with Tech and a few other people, I think, bro.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
That was sick, dude. Yeah, there's also too Destroy Boys from SAC is on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater
Oh, for
soundtrack
real?
too. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
if
didn't
you
know
heard
that.
song.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen them
Because
live.
I was listening to like all the music on there, but like I didn't know who like some of the artists were, because you know they did go and take a lot of underground artists and bring them up on that, which I thought was cool.
That's
bro.
nice.
Yeah.
Because
No.
like I mean that's what they did with Goldfinger and them back then, bro, on the original. Because like Goldfinger was like kind of big, but they weren't like
Right.
hella big in the United States yet. And like you know they put Superman on that first original
Yeah, man.
soundtrack, bro, and that hit.
Iconic, bro. Absolutely iconic.
Yeah, bro.
They got
Like,
some other
anytime I
tunes that are
think of
good
Tony
too.
Hawk, like that's the first song I think of. That and Primus, Jerry was a race car driver. You know?
Yeah.
Goddamn fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like I seen them not like a couple years back at the
Red Hawk?
casino out there. Yeah,
Dude, I think
not Red Hawk, the other one out here.
Thunder Valley.
Dude,
Yeah.
my brother does sound at Thunder Valley, and he did sound for Les Claypool and Primus, so I think it might have been the same show, bro. That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, I was smoking fat doobies at the time, bro.
Yeah, dude.
They were like, "Where's the smell coming from?" And I was like, "Shit,
Couldn't be me.
no, not me."
That's hella dope, though, man. Yeah, man, fucking, yeah, video games, love them.
It's hard to make time for them these days, though. It's
Honestly,
fucking.
bro. Cause like between the music and looking for like a little 9-to-5 job and stuff to
Yeah.
support the music. Because
Yeah.
this shit's expensive.
For real.
I don't care what nobody says. If y'all want to be musicians, you gotta work hard, bro.
Yeah.
Regardless, like
You have to
people
have, like,
think
3
it's
jobs.
easy and you're gonna blow up overnight, and that's not it, bro. It's a lot of years of grinding. And like, bro, I've went and recorded songs, and like I put out a few songs on this last mixtape, bro, that I didn't even really like my verse on. I was like, it's kind of mid, but whatever, because like I didn't want to go and redo it again, because like I'd already put so much time and so much work in there, and it's like, man, to revisit it and rewrite it again. Too much.
Well, it's better to just move forward and like build
Yeah,
as it's a
honestly.
learning lesson, you know, type of shit.
Yeah,
Almost.
speaking of moving forward, bro, I got a couple singles coming out. Hopefully by the end of this year. I bought a beat from the boy Tasty, you know what I'm saying, the dude that does Caskey's beat, some of Caskey's beats and
Okay.
stuff. You know, with the little tagline, in the kitchen, and it's tasty. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Yeah. So like I got some stuff in the work with him, and he's gonna be doing the mixing and mastering on that track as well. But that one's gonna be called Monster, bro. It's gonna be a single. And then I probably got like 1 or 2 other little singles I'm gonna work on with a couple of the homies that are gonna come out. And then the album, straight grind mode, bro. The next at least year, just grind,
Fuck yeah,
grind,
dude.
grind.
Hell
And
yeah.
that album's gonna be called The Serum. So I'm trying to drop that December 30th, 2025.
Dude, you gotta make sure you have all the like final touches. Like you gotta have like some interludes.
Have to.
There's gotta be at
Have
least
to,
one
bro.
like
If you don't
voicemail.
got a skit, bro.
Yeah.
You're tripping.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I love
Sure.
hearing when people say they're working on a album, because I mean there's like a cohesive like vision usually.
Yeah,
Is there
and,
like a theme or
you
like
know,
a story you're
No,
telling?
not really. Honestly, it's just gonna be like a central sound to it. Is I'm trying to take that G-Funk era
Yup.
and throw it in with the screwed up click. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So a little bit of G-Funk screwed up. So basically like some screwed up drill. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were saying you're real inspired by like UK drill rap and stuff.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of that lately while I was playing Fall Guys and shit, bro. Because the way they be flowing, bro, like it just really be getting you like pushing forward, bro. You just like.
Wait, I didn't know. I haven't played enough Fall Guys to know. Is there a bunch of UK drill on Fall Guys?
No, bro, it's just like I literally just like I'll have my headset on. And
Oh,
I'll take
okay.
one headphone like to the side, bro, and I'll put it on my Spotify. Like I literally just typed in UK drill.
Yeah.
On the playlist, started slapping it.
That shit goes hard, dude. Well, no, it's just funny, yeah.
I found this song on there. It's called Bluebird, bro, and it's by this dude Africa, and it's literally a drill version of the Bluebird Naruto intro.
Dude, that's so fucking sick. Yeah, we were talking about that before. Like, fucking,
Yeah,
I
and
did.
I found the instrumental for that too, so like I was like, man, I'm gonna start working on this because like it's a little bit outside my usual style, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, you know what, man, I'm trying to show the world that I'm not just like a rapper, but like I'm an artist out here. I'm trying to do different shit, not just the same sound every time, every album.
Right.
That's good, man. Trying to push yourself, expand your
no,
horizons.
because I mean, like, let's look at the industry, bro. You got people like Snitch 9 and all these fools out here, but they ratting and telling on their homeboys, but they out here talk about being thug and living a thug life. Like, that's not thug, bro. Like, thugs don't rat on their homies, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and if you ratting on your homies, like, I guarantee you cheating on your woman, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Loyalty's loyalty, no matter how you look at it.
Which it seems like there's just a lot of that
Yeah,
in
the
rap
industry's
and
full
in
of it,
just
bro.
in
The
music
industry's full
and
of
in
it
general.
because they're trying to tear this generation down bit by bit, bro. Because if they could tear us down to the bottom, we're more complacent to be and do what they want us to be.
Yeah.
Well,
If they want us to be dumb and ignorant, all right, pump out a bunch of dumb and ignorant music, and guess what? You got a generation full of dumb, ignorant people.
For real.
It's tough because I'm like, I'm on the side where it's like, artists should be able to express themselves and they shouldn't be held accountable for like shit that like other people do in relation to their stuff,
Oh, no, most definitely. Because, I mean, like, like I said, I grew up in the hood and, I did the whole hood thing and all that. And, and I put some of that in my music, but it's to show motherfuckers like, look, I came from this. I made it out of this. I could be better than this. So can you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say, too. I was like, you can't hold, like, artists accountable for, like, what other people do. But also, it's like when there is a clear message getting put out there in mass, like, by, what the perfect image is like. Like, Ice Spice is hella big because, like, this whole, like, so ratchet.
Let's look at gangster rap from the jump, bro. Like, with the whole Ice Cube generation and all that.
Okay.
They hated it, bro. And they didn't hate it when it was just in lower class America.
Wait, who hated it?
Like, just the government and stuff in general. And like, your mass amount of like the rich upper folks, bro. They didn't like that.
Right.
But it was cool when it was only in lower society, but then when it hit middle class America and upper class America, then it started to become a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, because then all the white boy frat guys started listening to it, started getting ideas.
I'm a thug, bro. I could be a gangster. I could be a blood. I could be a crip or whatever. And it's like, nah, bro. Like, you just, like that's not even the move.
I stole my dad's Camaro.
Those dudes is out here rapping about this shit to try to show you they trying to get up out of there, bro. They don't want to be there no more. Like, that's
it's
where
like
Ice Cube, Dre, and all them came from.
It's like somebody who watches a horror movie and is all like, I want to be like the killer. It's like, no, dude, no. You totally read it wrong. No.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie though. I watched the horror movie and I look at the killer and I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Fucking American Psycho, bro. Everybody's like, Patrick Bateman, totally me.
Oh, see,
he's goated.
No, I couldn't be Norman Bates though, bro. I'm sorry. that dude was a weirdo. Like, he was out here pretending to be his mom, bro. Like, he had mad problems up there.
Yeah,
that's who American Psycho's based off of, bro. Is Norman Bates.
True. Well, there's Psycho, and then there's American Psycho with Christian Bale, where Patrick Bateman, where he's Wall Street.
I mean, they're both kind of based off of the same
similar personality.
So,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know why people want to fantasize like that type of personality, because it's like, bro, that person clearly got problems. Like, well, they was out here asking for help the whole time.
The same shit with Fight Club, dude.
Yeah, just like with the Fight Club, like
people just take the entirely wrong message.
Time, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Yeah, you don't talk about Fight Club," but the whole time you're out here talking about Fight Club.
Yeah,
that is like a really weird sort of thing. It's like an inversion,
I got
right?
you real quick.
Okay,
1 second.
Like people out here making memes about the fucking this killer being like some Giga Chat or something, but what is it really? It's just like a reflection of how shitty they probably feel, so they gotta take something like way worse and just like ironically idolize it.
Just always look into something and see a lot of small parts of themselves, and then they're like, oh, that's my whole personality.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, get out and live life, experience the world a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just 2 towns away.
Shoot. People got a problem, I think, because it's like, yeah, maybe you have that in you. Like, I think everybody has like a little bit of that kind of thing in them or something,
bro,
like.
Everybody's got a fight or flight.
Right.
If it's you or me, it's you.
It's like we're all humans, so we all did it because of a human reason, basically. Like,
and and as far as like the like if a religion comes into it, like every religion that's like a mainstream religion, we look at it and they all talk about forgiveness for all these things, and it's like, let's be real, bro. Like it's not really forgiveness, bro. It's acceptance and understanding. Is what that really is. It's not so much on the forgiveness front is where people see it as. And personally, man, I don't prescribe to like any type of like mainstream religion. Like me on my own, I fucks with the Norse pagan shit, bro.
Yes, dude. No,
I would drink from the skulls of my enemies.
Hell yeah,
dude. Because like at the end of the day, bro, they were like, look, we know you're human. You're gonna be debaucherous and you're gonna do crazy shit.
Yeah.
But as long as you're a warrior and you fight it out to your last breath, you accept it here.
Well, it's all about
Yeah.
too. It's really about like seeing it through. It's like whatever you're doing. I mean, for them it was battle, but it's like
And
whatever.
people see, the ritualistic sacrifices like witchcraft and shit. It's really not what it was. It was more of like, that was their way of giving that meat or that person to their gods. You know what I'm saying? To the people that they believed were keeping them safe when they were out in battle or raiding or doing those things. You know.
Well, it's also too. I mean, like a lot of the sacrifice stuff is like population control. Back in the day, you know what I mean? They're like, how do we did not have?
And they had the right idea because they weren't just like picking people and being like you're being sacrificed. They allowed you to make your own choice into it. Like I want to do this type.
So they're like rituals of fulfillment, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But I mean, like
fulfilling both like the need of the gods, right?
Right.
But like also, it's a
fulfilling
personal
your needs
fulfillment,
where
right?
You're not overpopulating your area, and you don't have people dying for no reason for starvation and things of that nature.
you gotta
Whatever
kill all the
justification, whatever justification you have,
Right,
you
which
think you're
obviously-
doing the right thing, and you're
Which
fulfilled
obviously,
in knowing
the
that you're doing
pagans
the right
don't do
thing.
that shit
Yeah.
nowadays, as far as like sacrificing people, but like goats and
Bro,
small things and chickens and stuff.
Pagans
Yeah,
don't.
they still do
They
that.
don't. Pagans don't sacrifice people because they don't have the institutional power to do it. But it's like
gonna be
if you
honest.
get all these fucking nerds together,
People don't got the willpower.
you
for
know
that,
they're
bro.
gonna get on
Oh,
some
man.
shit.
I
They're
was
just-
just
It's
watching a
some-
video
it's
yesterday.
Like 5% of the world population that like has the instinct to be a killer. To be honest with you, like that. So like, and that's what it comes
Yeah.
down to with that ritualistic sacrifice thing. Is like you got to be okay with killing.
Well, that's the thing. If it's a big group thing, then it's like you don't have to have everybody okay with killing. You just
gotta
have to have
couple
like
people, yeah.
you have to have everybody like each individual person is like 10-15% okay with killing someone.
No, I think the thing is everybody has a threshold of justifying appropriate killing,
Right.
Right. But like the thing is, most people, like you're saying, 5% of people have the power to do it. 5% of people
care.
don't
Yeah.
have the thing that's holding them back.
Yeah.
The like logic
they
that's
don't
saying,
have that
no, you probably shouldn't do
inhibition,
that.
right,
Like,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But
So,
then,
like,
then there's the
it's
guy
impulse.
who's got like the bag on his head that got the axe, the executioner or whatever.
Yeah.
He's probably got the willpower to do it.
He's got a low
Well,
threshold,
Netflix
right?
show,
But also,
Riverdale or
like-
whatever, the Black Hood, bro.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like that dude, he was just unhinged. He was just out here shooting his daughter's friends and their dads and a whole bunch of other shit,
crazy,
bro.
dude.
Low threshold.
I'm a killer. Like that's what I do. Like, damn, okay,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
sure just love killing.
See, I got a
I've
high
been there.
threshold. It's
I
like you
sure
got to
love
be
killing.
like, you got to be like robbing my house and like threatening my family with a gun for me to like, want to
I don't
kill
know,
you.
bro. There's some
basically.
things
Like,
I would kill you for without you having to be up in my house or threatening my family. Like if you're
Man.
a pedophile, I'll kill you. I would
Yeah,
think twice
That's
about it.
fair.
Yeah,
If
those
you're a
are-
rapist- If you're a rapist,
Well,
I'll
in
kill you.
Minecraft,
Those are-
In Minecraft,
in
Minecraft. Alright.
Thanks.
No, yeah, no.
You
no,
too.
you
Hey,
gotta
I
catch
was
it up.
sexually abused in Minecraft.
You just made it worse.
Oh no!
Damn it. Yeah. Wow, it's almost like it doesn't work to just say in Minecraft at the end.
No, no, I'm
to be
I'm
honest
being
with you, bro-
I'm being 100% literal. I was a grown man,
Oh my god!
and I was just playing Minecraft, and some person I didn't know on the server casually came up to me and started being very inappropriate.
Was he like? He was like.
Why you
let's-
didn't pull out your diamond sword and slap that motherfucker with it, bro?
I think it was one of those type of things where I would have got kicked off the server.
I'd
Wow.
have done it, bro. Like you don't have to kick me off.
Dude.
He was like,
It's
show
like,
me-
how did you get here?
He was like, show me your blocks
It was like a South Park episode with
before I
Jesse
stick my
Jackson.
block up your block.
Bro. Life is Roblox.
I will stick my block up your block if you don't show me your block.
I'll knock your fucking block
Things
off.
in life that you'll do things for, and things in life you won't. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then there's that little percent of people that don't got that switch that tells them, hey, don't do this. That's not a bad.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
And also, there's a good chunk of people, a significant more chunk of people, I would say, who don't have a good enough switch to tell them when to take action to do
Oh,
something.
facts. Because I see people talk about,
Like,
if that happened
yeah.
around me, I would do this, and I'm just like,
If I was on that plane,
why
dude.
you not doing something now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
9/11
crisis of
would've been different.
Why
inaction,
you not out here
right?
fighting for these people right now? Why you not out here doing this right now?
Yeah.
Why you not out here putting on for a charity
Right.
right now?
Well, you see, that's
Yeah.
such a like a projection thing too, where like a lot of people, it's like a
Shoot.
like someone
It's
said
a
there's
pick me attitude. You feel me,
Bro,
Yeah.
if I was there with my diamond sword, I would have.
You know what I mean? I would have saved my homeboy. He wouldn't have got that treatment.
well too. Someone
Like,
was
why you didn't save him before it happened?
Right.
someone was saying too, like there's a whole thing about like say like Quentin Tarantino. He makes a lot of. You're right. You're right there. You're right.
Got caught in the middle of a laugh trying to drink.
No, I feel it.
Hey, we all been there.
Well, it's like Quentin Tarantino. They say he makes like a lot of like revenge media, like Inglorious Bastards or like Django Unchained, where it's like if I was there, oh, I'd be like
Yeah.
the Nazi slayer, or I would be the slave hunter killer.
Hey, but to be real with you though, I got behind those movies because like at least he was doing something proactively instead of just talking about it.
Well,
You know
no,
what I'm
definitely,
saying?
exactly.
He
Though
put
that's
a
like
whole
a
message like
Yeah.
underneath that. And if if you were smart enough, you'll catch it.
well, that's the whole thing too, where it's like. That's why we love those kinds of movies. That's why they're
Yeah.
fun, because it's like, in reality of those grave situations, a lot of people wouldn't have the balls to step up because it's hard. It's really hard to really go against what society's doing at a time that's wrong.
100%.
But that's why we love those movies, because we love to indulge in the like fantasy of like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
killing
man, I would
Nazis,
totally do that. Yeah.
yeah, or like Wolfenstein too, Wolfenstein, you're fucking.
Yeah, but it's like me, bro. Like I was in Oklahoma one time, bro. Like my mom just got jumped at this bar and some other stuff, bro.
Oh, shit.
And I pulled up there ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Security was
No.
like, "You can't come in here. You're not 21." I was like, "Shut the fuck up. Let me in here. Where are these people that jumped my moms?"
No, that's dude.
You know what
Mom
I'm
is
saying?
definitely like,
And-
dude. Yeah,
That's
I'll
crazy.
fuck
You
someone
they
else
wouldn't
over my
let
mom.
me in, but they let my homeboy's dad go up in there and look for my mom's and other people. And I guess everybody had already left. So we went back to 7-Eleven so homeboy's dad could grab us some more beer because we needed some more beers. We was out. And I'm sitting in the car just chilling, waiting on them to come out, bro. And I look over, and this dude is just like yelling at his girl or whatever, and I'm just like, damn, they getting into it for real. And I'm just sitting in there chilling, and then like all of a sudden I hear like a hella loud thud, bro. I look over and this dude bounced her face off his car, bro. So
Oh, shit.
I hopped out quick, bro, and I ran up on dude and I put 2 on him, bro. Just boop boop, and then he hopped in the car and locked the door on me. I was laughing. I was like, what do you think that's going to do, my boy? So I took my shirt off, wrapped it around my hand, and started sucking the window, bro, until I broke that shit out. I tried to do it out his car. I beat him down, bro, tied him up with some zip ties. And these
In Minecraft.
the police ended up coming, and they let me go, and they were like, no, you coolin', bro, like you did the right thing and everything, and you went to jail. I don't know for how long, but
Let's call it a citizen's arrest.
yeah,
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
real. We got
Yeah.
Batman over here. Bro. We got
Like-
fucking.
And that's the thing is, it only takes like 0.2 seconds like that, bro, to just react and do the right thing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like,
I mean-
no matter what the situation is, because like that dude could have had a knife or a gun
Yeah.
or whatever. But I
Well,
ain't care. I didn't
that's
think
why
nothing of
most
that,
people
you know what I'm saying?
don't step in a situation like
Yeah.
that. And it's crazy when you see like videos. Like keep seeing videos lately of just like, especially the Bay Area, San Francisco, and Oakland and stuff,
Oh, bro, it's going
where
crazy
it's
out
like
there.
it's that sort of overlook area by the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And where everybody parks, and it's like the big
Yeah,
tourist.
out there by Stoner Beach and all that.
Yeah. And so like there's these guys that just come up in a fucking like a Kia Soul, dude.
Oh, the Kia
And
boys are
the
back.
Kia boys are back.
The
And I don't know,
Kia
maybe
boys are back.
maybe it was just a coincidence that was a Kia. I don't know, but
Maybe.
they're like, but they're just going from like one car to the next, be like
Popping locks, yep.
just smashing a window,
Smashing windows,
grabbing a
popping
backpack,
locks,
throw it
taking
into the
whatever.
Kia, throw it into the fucking hamster mobile, and fucking dip.
Look,
I'm like,
keep it
that's
100, bro. If you that broke, just go donate some plasma, my dude.
that's true.
I donated 4 times, made $400, bro. That's more than probably what they made popping all them doors. Guaranteed.
Hey, sell your cum.
Hey,
In
they
Minecraft.
good for that too.
Yeah, no, they do. They sell your jizz.
Do they want mine?
In Minecraft.
Okay, here's
No,
the thing.
In Minecraft, it's like a jizz block. You feel me? It's like a
Hey, look.
1 unit of cum. Like,
It's 64 stackable
That's
units.
funny.
You haven't been vaccinated. I can almost guarantee there's probably a black market for it. That's
Oh,
all I'm
wow.
saying.
Oh,
I don't know this. I don't know this.
100%, bro.
Haven't looked it up.
Look,
Pure.
They about to drop,
He's
what,
still
another
pure.
booster?
I'm gonna make a pure race in Minecraft.
How many
unbacked
vaccines
cum.
do we need for one little thing, bro? Like, it
All
only
right,
took one for
I'm
smallpox.
sorry.
You need
I'm sorry,
13.
I'm sorry.
You need 13 of them.
But I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube because
Oh man, I don't give a
I'm
fuck.
just like, it makes no sense to me. Like,
No,
every
you're right.
other vaccine only needed one, but now we need like 20 different boosters.
Well, no,
Yeah.
the flu shot's got
Trust
one
me,
every
dude.
year.
Yeah.
The flu
the
shot.
flu
First
shot
of all,
makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not. It don't last for hell.
well, the
Yeah.
thing is too is I mean, it's not an inoculation, bro. The vaccine that it is now, it's not just you. They give it you a
Yeah.
little bit and then you're good. No, it's fucking like some weird
let me
gene therapy.
Keep going and keep going and keep going.
It's
bro.
gene therapy that needs like continuous like reinforcement. It's like inoculations. There's no inoculating a virus either, really. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
Yeah.
I feel like we just on punked, bro, and they're Ashton Kutcher just trying to see how far.
How-
they can
yeah, no,
take it,
for
you know
real.
what I'm saying? Or
For real.
like, what's that? Practical Jokers. You know?
Yeah.
There's someone behind the scenes like, hey, say this next and see what they do.
Tell them it's safe and effective.
That's what's going on with Joe.
Tell them there's aliens, and then drop another booster. See what happens.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro! You seen the little alien, bro?
The little Mexico alien,
bro,
Yeah.
bro.
You seen all the memes of like how he's just a cake? And,
Yeah.
I was rolling, bro. That
Bro,
shit be having
I
me
was
laugh.
saying I could not. I was fucking microdosing the other day, and I could not stop fucking laughing at the fucking alien,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, bro, he looks like a crackhead. I ain't
Bro.
even gonna lie, bro.
I love the idea of like Mexico's like, all right,
He looked like Bobby Brown in like 10 more years. For real, for real.
bro. I love the idea though of like Mexico's like, all right, we're in on the Project Bluebeam 2, America. We're gonna do it. We're gonna
we
join
found
it.
an alien. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah, but then they pull it out and it's like just this little fucking muñeca, and there's just like, está bien, está bien.
Dude,
Hold on,
wait,
I'll
let's pull up the
I'll
video,
pull his
dude.
ass up,
I
bro.
got.
There we go.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, pull these
Images
little
of which were
fuckers.
shared around the world
Yeah, look
this
at this
week
crackhead
are now
looking
the
ass
subject
motherfucker, bro.
of much controversy.
He looked like he
For
just hit
Jaime
the pipe and
Maussan,
spilled
a
some on
Mexican
himself.
journalist and long-time UFO enthusiast,
No, I love
the
this guy.
alien-looking forms are among
Oh,
the
the
most
dude
important
with the,
discoveries in
like,
the
Snow
history
White
of
Santa beard?
humankind.
I know, bro.
I'm with it, bro.
Phil looks like Geppetto, bro.
Yeah, for real.
He's like, these are my little puppets.
He's too small. He's too small.
Dude.
These little fucking piñatas, little motherfuckers, bro.
yeah, look at that motherfucker.
Wait a second. What if that's just like, like the first test craft they sent out here, and they literally sent like a monkey, but like a monkey from their
Oh, so
planet,
you- so you're
and
saying,
that
like, what
that
we
would
do
explain why
when
it's small.
When we try to explore new planets and shit, we send a monkey or like a dog or something.
Yeah, well, we initially
Which they
had
don't use
like
dogs anymore because they found it inhumane back in the
Right,
50s and
right.
whatnot.
Yeah.
But when they started,
But yeah, when they started, they were
But
like, "Oh, whatever we could send up there that's close
Yeah.
to us, like let's figure it out."
They moved from like chimpanzees to be like, all right, I think we can send human alcoholics now up to space.
they're just like, but they still got to be small though, so we can only send
I'd be the
midgets.
first one to sign up. Like, I'm trying to drink beer in space.
Sounds like a good deal.
What were you saying, Bobby? though?
Oh, I was saying, no, they still got to be small though, because less of like a weight, less of a package load, and
Right.
also more aerodynamic.
Bro,
so
I
they
feel
just
like-
send midgets
Bro. For the
basically.
weight distribution.
I feel
'cause,
like-
they wasn't sure about it at first. So that
Exactly,
makes sense.
right?
That doesn't have a payload. It does. A spaceship doesn't have a payload of like an F-150. They gotta have these tiny little Oompa Loompas
They
in there. Dude,
Should just dump them over the
I feel
landscape.
like these fit more into like the weird old like Peruvian lore where they're like, oh, there's the little tiny mountain
Oh yeah,
people,
and like the
they're like,
Aztecs and stuff, bro. Because like aliens that look just like that are depicted in their carvings and stuff all over.
yeah. Well, my parents keep on here. See if you can get another.
Let's see-
shot
let's
of
see what this
whole
guy's
ass.
got to
See
say,
what's
yeah.
good. Let's see what's
Criminal
good.
stunt. Maussan gained instant
look
international
at my boy
attention when
Hey,
he stood
he's
before
dripped
Mexico's
out.
Congress
Hey,
just
you got
days
the drip,
ago
bro.
and
I want that
presented the
suit,
two
for
For
real,
real,
figures.
right? Look at it.
dude went to Men's Warehouse.
Dude, he looks good. He looks
You got
good. He's
the
looking
look,
good,
man.
man. He's snazzy.
I got it at Ross.
He shared scientific
Okay.
Hold on,
It was.
pause. I'm sorry, bro. Just that face. God damn it, man.
Yo,
God
come
fucking
on.
damn
That's
it.
how I be looking after I take a fat dab. You feel me?
Bro, looking extra oriental, bro. Like, for real.
What?
Hey,
how
yo.
old?
I be
How
looking
old
like
did
I'm
they say?
asleep, but I'm awake.
How old they said that? I think they said what? I don't even know. He
No
said
way.
they're fossilized, but also kind of bullshit. How's it fossilized if there's not any other rock
Well,
around it? Like
it
you did
must
not-
have- no,
you
no,
did
no.
not chisel
No,
up-
it's not
That shit had to
fossilized.
be
It's
here.
mummified.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
mummified. Oh,
Yeah, I was
okay.
gonna say if it's fossilized,
Yeah,
it
bro.
had to
You don't
be
know
here
shit.
since, like the dinosaur days type shit.
That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. I was like, because I thought someone said that they were fossilized.
Wait,
Let's
that's
watch the video
Yeah,
and
let's
find
see,
out.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Debunked, perhaps even criminal stunt.
Yeah.
Masson gained instant international attention when he stood before Mexico's Congress just days ago and presented the two figures. He shared scientific analysis and study results he argues prove the bodies are about 1,000 years old and not related to any known
1,000
earthly
years old, bro?
species. Reuters gained
Come on.
exclusive access to his office to see
He
them.
looked like he just
The
hit the
bodies
crack pipe
appear
yesterday.
Man,
Bro, looks like
so shitty.
bro looks like he fell into a bag of fucking powdered donuts.
Bro, I'm gotta go to Party City and find a fucking decoration that looks better than this fool. For real, like.
Might look just like him, you know.
Bro,
what I'm
they
saying?
should start selling them. I'll buy one. I'll buy one right here. We'll put them right here, bro. It'd be lit.
I bought a full like this from Goodwill, dude.
Yeah, for real. Oh my
And
god.
share
What if it fit in
characteristics.
perfect with the scenery.
There was a guy standing like this outside of Goodwill, actually.
No, I remember he was like,
Humans.
Cabrón.
Masson claims
tell
they
you
were
his
found
name?
around 2017 in Peru.
Porque es lo más importante que le ha pasado a la humanidad.
It is the most
did not expect him
important
to
thing
speak
that has
Spanish
happened
like
to
that.
humanity because it's
Mexican.
the opportunity for us to evolve,
Yeah,
for
I
us
didn't
to
expect it
grow,
to be
for
like-
us to maybe.
Why? Because he's wearing a suit. You didn't think that he's
Nah,
speak.
bro.
Because he looks white.
He does.
Oh,
I know. We were just
like,
relating about. We'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah.
We're just having light skinned Mexican props conversations earlier, bro. So
Yeah.
we'll get to that. But anyways, let's hear what Wedito over here has to say.
For real, for real.
I don't know. I know little enough Spanish to where anything he
think this
says is funny.
phenomenon
Like that's the thing.
Look, I'm Mexican
Only
as hell,
one
but I
that
don't
gives
know
us the
wicked
opportunity
Spanish.
to come together.
This is like a
But
South
the
Park
backlash
episode
from
for
the
me right
scientific
now.
community came just as swiftly as Masson's newfound fame,
They do look
with
like they'd be on
scientists and
South Park. Yeah, they
archaeologists in
probably already
Peru
did this
calling the
episode.
bodies of
I hope they
Reuters
do.
That or
correspondent
the Simpsons
Cassandra.
did. Because I mean, they call everything. Let's be real.
Yeah. No, I mean, fuck, well,
Garrison
he just.
Mr. Garrison.
Oh, Mr. Garrison, bro.
Definitely a South
Hold
Park
up.
episode.
All right, yeah. Hold on. Let's get through this video. real
There's
quick.
Reuters
no way.
correspondent Cassandra Garrison spoke to
That's
Masson about
wild.
his research.
He told me that the scientific analysis and data
Damn, she
studies
bad.
that he's been
Yeah, she
presenting
knows.
this entire week
For a scientist. Or whatever she is.
actually were done on.
What if
a
she just
different
turned her
body
head to the
that
side like
remains-
45 degrees and her head was actually like 3 feet long instead?
Damn, that'd be
Oh,
kinda
hey, that's
crazy.
3 feet more. She can get the thing down. You feel me? So.
It's true.
And then I'd be like, "You sure she's not the alien?"
We can never get through a
'Cause, I
fucking
mean-
3-minute fucking
Right.
video.
I know. Without roasting the appearance of every single person in the video.
Can't help it. It's a
That's great. No,
I
sorry.
said, hey, bro, I
Sorry.
said ZUDECAST is the back of the class in 8th grade
Yeah.
when you fucking just can't stop clowning.
actually were
that's
done
facts.
on
What
a
she
different
said.
body that remains in Peru, and the two bodies that he presented here in Mexico, he's not done scientific analysis on, saying that he didn't want to damage the specimens. And I think that could potentially
True.
change the
He's
conversation.
frail.
But we had scientists independently review the results.
He's a rock.
Who told
How are
us
you gonna
that they do not
damage a
represent
rock?
anything
Facts.
out of the
You could chip
ordinary
him.
and
You know how hard that
certainly
would be?
indicate normal life on Earth.
They're like, no, the
Masson's
specimen
no
is
stranger to
incomplete.
Hey, this one looks way
Having-
better, right?
I know. They should have just put that one in a
real.
fucking pile of dirt and called it a day, dude.
They're totally.
Honestly,
Yeah, if you embedded that into a rock and brought it out and brought the whole rock out, I'd be like, what the
I'd be
fuck?
like, "Oh, that's the alien for sure, bro."
I'd be like, hey,
Guaranteed.
that's I don't know.
These dudes got fat underbites. That's all I'm saying.
They're like, why does it say HO in Mexico on the back?
Or yeah, the overbite, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those overbites are heavy. Every time
That's the
we see
word.
aliens depicted, bro, they're always got like the sucked in jaw and like
That's
the
true.
extended upper.
Hey, I just feel bad for all the poor like abuelas out there. They're like, ay Dios mío, and they're all superstitious.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
'cause-
saying,
'cause
bro?
They're probably like, bro, that's my husband, you Like, you guys are dicks.
He fell inside the tomb.
Like he was just down there digging for oil and then he got stuck, and here we are.
God,
She's just like, how you
I know.
Good shit. All right, let's listen
So-
to the rest of it.
Oh yeah, there's like 20 seconds left.
All right, I'll use that
Participated in a
20 seconds to
2017
pee.
documentary that appeared to feature
All right,
Dr.
let's go.
mummies. As to how these two bodies arrived in Mexico from Peru, that's a question Masson says he can't answer. According to
very
him,
secret.
a man brought the remains to the country and Masson
No
asked
shit.
permission to
You
present them
can't
to
answer that
Mexico's
'cause
Congress.
You don't know
This
about
angered
space
Peruvian
travel.
officials, who have filed a criminal
You're
complaint
not
against
Planet
him.
Express.
Masson says he's done nothing illegal and welcomes the Peruvian government to investigate the
Only
figures.
my boy Bender knows about that.
So
Yeah.
it's in Mexico, but they got them from Peru.
Well, Peru is in the South America area, which is, you know,
Yeah.
where Mexico at.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Yeah, they're like right there.
It's pretty
you know?
far. It's probably as far from Peru to Mexico as it is from Mexico to here.
Well, no, see, it makes sense
Well,
though
that's not very
because
far to be real with you, bro.
Yeah.
Because Baja California ain't nothing but
That's
like
true.
2 hours from here.
and it makes sense though because
Depending on
Peru, Peru has a big
And
export.
by plane, maybe.
We don't drive the speed limit out here.
Oh yeah, 2 hours. I'll get you there in 2 hours.
We be doing like 100 plus.
Well, bro, I mean, down in Mexico, you know, people talk about like, oh, America's so fucked up to Mexicans on the border, but it's like on Mexico, on their southern border, they're like, get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah.
Get the fuck back where you came from, and it's like, damn.
Not so
dude.
nice,
Bro,
innit?
All the shit they dealing with is traveling through there right up to here, and we just blaming it on Mexicans because, you know, America has a problem distinguishing between
Yeah.
the different countries.
Bro, it's
apparently.
everybody, bro. It's everybody coming in. They're just doing it
Yeah.
through Mexico because it's the easiest place
It's
to
the
get in through.
easiest
Yeah.
route at
Yeah.
this point. Like, if you're not gonna like take, you know, and bounce through all the government's loopholes to do it
Yeah.
that way.
No, people are flying like they're
like,
flying from like Nigeria
San
to Mexico.
Francisco and New York used to be the spots where people would immigrate here. Too,
Yeah.
because you know it was
Like Ellis Island and stuff,
It was
yeah.
chilling, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like overly exaggerated on these tests. Cause like, bro, I seen one of these citizenship tests and they're crazy. I didn't even know some of the shit on there. And I've
Most
been
people
here my
don't.
entire- I was
Right,
born
but
here,
just
I've
because
been
you're
my
born
whole life.
here, yeah. Just
I'm
because you're
just like,
born
bro,
here, it's like, oh,
How
well,
are you expecting people from another culture and country to understand like shit about us if we don't even understand that shit, bro?
I know, it's really just comes down to like a fucking history test after a point, and it's
Yeah.
like, that really doesn't dictate like
To
how
me,
things
that-
operate
that
here.
shouldn't be the premises for if you allowed to come into another
Yeah.
country or not.
You know what it should be? It should really be like same thing we should be teaching like our high schoolers is, you know, how do you file taxes? What do you do if you get a fucking ticket? What do you do
Yeah.
if you get
Bro,
jury duty? What do you do if you get,
wish
you know what I mean?
somebody would have taught me how to file taxes.
I know,
in the
right?
early days, I wouldn't have to be out here paying H&R Block or using TurboTax.
For real.
or
I
whatever,
forget
bro.
how to do
Like,
taxes every year, basically.
It's
So,
crazy. And like I'm trying to like, you know, get merch up and going and stuff.
yep.
And like that's gonna be a whole like company on its own. So it's like, man, it's a whole different set
It's
of,
way
like,
more
rules
complicated.
for businesses than it is for personal.
Yep.
Well, too,
And I'm
like,
like, bro, I don't want to have to pay somebody else to do some shit that I could probably do myself if I took the time to learn.
well, too,
it's not
exactly.
difficult to learn, really. I mean,
It's like we're
Yeah, but it's learning all your nifty little loopholes and tax breaks that you can exploit to help better your business along.
you said you're doing a merch thing. Are you going to be doing that out of your house?
Yeah, like right now I got me and my boy Ruben, aka Cripolo, is what I call him, because Piccolo is favorite character.
Yeah.
Shout out to him for his birthday yesterday, man. Happy birthday, Rube. I got him, you know, we're going to be working on some designs for some stuff coming up because, you know, one of his homeboys just passed away from cancer and stuff, bro. And, you know,
sorry to hear
he
it.
was an OG in the game and stuff. So, like, for me, for us, it was kind of surprising that it was cancer that took him in and not the game, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, that don't happen often. So, like, this first set of merch that's coming out, like, the hoodies are going to be all for him. You know, they're going to say BIP Baca in the back. You know what I'm saying? And the front's going to say Syndicate. They're going to be all bandana print, either red and black colorway or red and white colorway. And half of the proceeds from all of those sold are going to go to cancer research.
Oh, that's
You know
pretty
what I'm
sweet,
saying?
man.
And eventually I want to start, like, a little fund to help people that come from, you know, poverty and things of that nature to be able to afford cancer treatment and things. Because, like, let's be real, it's a lot of people from the hood and the ghetto areas in the cities that don't have access to that kind of medical treatment because they can't afford it, and the state insurance don't be covering it. So, you know, I just want to do a little something to give back to the community. You know what I mean?
That's amazing, man. That's really awesome, bro. It's like a really like pure thing to do it.
Yeah, and honestly, everyone's like, oh, you know, it's a good tax break and whatever. I'm like, you know, yeah, that's cool and all, but when it comes down to it, bro, I just want to do something like good for the community out the goodness of my heart without like expecting anything in return from it. Because there's too much people out here just, you know, and especially in the industry with celebrities and shit, you know, they out here doing good deeds and filming it and putting it on Facebook and all this and whatever. And it's like, bro, like, y'all not doing good shit for the sake of doing good shit.
Yeah.
Y'all doing it for recognition, and that ain't the move, bro. Like, we should be out here uplifting the next generation, showing these kids that if you work hard and put some grit to it, you could get up out the hood, you could get up out of poverty, and you could do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely, man. That's fucking really sick.
Because there's not enough people out here, like, pushing that to these kids, bro. And so they think that because they're growing up in the hood, they stuck living life as a gangbanger or a drug dealer or something like that. And man, I done did both, and you ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You could just work hard and really find your way out, but you got to put your feet to the ground and keep it pushing.
Yeah. One day you two can understand taxes. But just as a pro tip, you could, you know, write off the area of your home you use to make merch in. And if you're, you know, so inclined to donate the money you save on your taxes that year back to cancer research.
Right. And honestly, that would be the juggest way to do it. Like, that makes hella sense, bro. I appreciate that. Like,
pro tips.
That's
what we're all about over here. We're all trying to enlighten each other. We're all trying to fucking be like, all right, what you got going on, bro? What you
out here, bro? We don't bring people down.
No, for real. That's the whole point of the show. Is like, you know, it's like because we started during the 2021, bro. Literally, it was like January.
Oh
yeah, yeah, of course, man. But yeah, we started during 2021 when everybody was all at each other's throats and shit.
Oh, so
it's
right
like,
in the middle of the pandemic, you know.
Yes, sir.
It comes up all the time
Dude.
because we're like, what were you doing during the pandemic? You know,
Well, like, bro, because it's real. Like, I couldn't even, if I wanted to, book a show during that time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even book a house party show if I wanted to, because nobody was throwing house parties. Everybody was scared that someone was gonna come arrest them for hanging out with their friends, bro.
Well, and it's so much more of it is just the fear of maybe something happening than any
and, like,
real
you know,
risk.
I get it for the people that have low immune systems and like the older folks and like the young children. I get it, man. We gotta protect them because their body is not protecting them for them.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I get that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't go like if I was sick, I didn't go around my grandpa or anything. I stayed in my room. You know what I'm saying? And stayed out the way, even if it wasn't COVID, just because I didn't want to risk it. Because you know he had already been through the whole throat cancer thing. And all that.
Yeah.
So like, you know, his immune system already ain't great. So I already, you know, I was like, nah, fuck the bullshit.
Well,
the
thing is, hey, that's common sense though. To be honest, though, you know, what I mean,
That's
there's
what
a lot of
anyone
common
does,
sense shit that like
somebody's parents need to remember that, bro. If
Well,
your crotch goblins are sick, leave them at home.
Yeah. Well, that's the
crotch
thing,
goblins,
right?
I ain't never heard that.
I don't hate children. I love children. You know, I got nephews and nieces, and I love them to death. But if they sick, keep their ass at home, bro. Because all you doing is making it worse for them and everybody else around them.
Yeah. But it's not the kid, because
you know, and it's
there's
not their fault. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and it's there's
don't
been
keep them in punishment like they in punishment at home. But just keep them at home, man. Let them rest. Let them get better so they don't get anyone else sick.
There's plenty of other diseases that were way worse for kids. Like kids used to die from
polio.
Yeah,
bro.
right,
Like,
right. Dude,
look at the whole Forrest Gump thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
but like
polio on top of being like autistic and shit, bro.
Yeah, and he's still alive. So.
Not no more.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is doing great.
But he's doing the thing.
Yeah.
But you know, the movie, you know, in the book and everything are based off of a real life person and stuff. And like, you know, he did beat polio and stuff without the vaccine and stuff. And it was crazy because, you know, it was unheard of. And like, but you know, things like that were a real problem. But it's like COVID is like a 1 in 100 chance that you're actually gonna die from that, unless you got serious health issues.
It's
already.
way less than a one in 100. If it
And
was
I mean,
1 in
yeah, no,
100,
I'm just,
we
you
would
know,
all
I'm
be
just being-
fucking dead. Yeah.
I'm just being generous.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying, because like I don't know.
Well,
the actual,
if well,
like,
maybe
numbers on
like
it, 'cause I
for
don't even
older
wanna
folks, for sure.
do the research on it, because at this point, like I said, I feel it's just a fear tactic, and
They
wanna
use
see
the
how far
children
they
as
can
a
push
fear
the
tactic.
envelope and how far we're willing to walk along the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the gross miscategorization of
COVID deaths.
the severity of it in
Yeah.
a lot of
Like
cases
when
is
it
just
was
kind of
like first in the pandemic and hella big, they were labeling anything you died of in the hospital as a COVID related death.
Right, if you had it.
COVID
Yeah.
at all.
Because there were
And it's like, bro,
kickbacks for the hospitals.
and
They would
they
get
were-
paid for it.
That's not what he died of. Like that dude came in here with a gunshot to the
Yeah.
neck, bro. Like he was dying on
Well,
the way
dude,
in.
hey, along
there's
we-
COVID on the bullet.
Oh my god.
Well, bro, we talked about this one dude where he was like, I can't fucking take it anymore. I can't take the lockdowns. And he set himself on fire in protest, bro,
Oh,
in
man.
Australia, for real. Because they were.
So he was like the old Buddhist monks that
Yeah.
set
Yeah,
themselves
yeah,
on
yeah.
fire in
Yeah.
protest, bro.
Yeah.
That's
And-
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tough.
And I
That's
haven't
tough.
seen nothing like that since like them old Buddhist monks did that, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
no,
right,
in
right.
Vietnam and shit, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like the thing is too. It's like, well, he didn't die, but we
Well,
joked. We
That's
joked.
crazy,
We
bro,
joked.
that he didn't die. Like, now
Yeah.
you gotta live with that too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
bad.
worst
It's
part. That's
bad.
the worst
Almost all
part.
your body, like,
It was fucked up because we did a bit on it, and I was like, "Don't worry, guys, he survived." And I put a picture of that fool from the fool from Super Jail on there. The
Oh my
fucking
God.
dead. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
talking
know
about,
exactly. Bro, Super Jail was my shit. I'm kind of sad that there ain't any new episodes.
Bro,
of that shit, 'cause
it's so
it was
good.
so funny, and it's like, bro, you could have kept going with that because there was never any like storyline fully to it. Like there was a slight storyline, but it wasn't like definitive. You know what I mean?
Never run away from the time, police. You
Bro.
will not survive. So classic, bro.
And that's why we say that, you shouldn't evade taxes, but you should avoid taxes as much as possible,
Hey, look,
because
I'm
then
gonna-
you're paying for super
I'm
jail
gonna
in real
keep it-
life.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If we all just stop paying them motherfuckers, it ain't shit they could do about it, bro. All they
Yeah.
can arrest you for is lying about your taxes. I've looked this shit up, bro. Like if we were to just not pay them, the IRS can't do shit about that. They're not an entity of the government. They're a third-party corporation hired by the government to handle taxes.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
why taxes are also technically constitutional, because Congress can delegate bodies of institutions to enact certain things, and it's
Right.
not Congress
You
doing
know the
it.
funniest thing to me, bro, is we founded our entire country on not wanting to pay taxes, and we're paying fucking taxes.
It's a simple as, bro. It's fucked up, bro. It's so fucked up, bro.
It's a never-ending circle of gotcha, bitch.
Also, speaking of gotcha, bitch, this country's founded on false flags, bro. The fucking Boston Tea Party, they were like, let's dress up as a bunch of Indians. And they'll just
No,
think
because
they're
they wanted him to think it was the Native Americans, like repercussion for like all the shit we did to them.
No, for real, exactly. So they're like, it's the perfect disguise. Of course of course they're gonna fuck with this.
like,
The
bro,
origin and
It's like,
psyops
bro,
is
you
great.
realize
there.
we
Yeah.
can see that you're Jonathan from down the street, right?
Yeah. They're like, who's this pudgy ass Indian? That's
They're like, bro,
Ben Franklin.
They're like, bro, I ain't never seen an Indian like that with short hair, bro. What the hell's going on here?
Why's he got a powdered wig, dude?
Because let's be real, bro. The long hair is like a sign of strength in Native American culture, bro.
Yeah.
Like the longer the braid, the better the warrior you were.
That's a good transition point too. We're just talking too a little bit. We're saying you got you're a mutt like me, right?
Yes, sir. I am 50% Hispanic, and then the rest is divided between German, Irish, and Native American. Cherokee and Creek, to be exact.
Man, we got a real you don't want to fuck with this guy over here.
People that like to drink and fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes indeed, yes indeed.
It's been a real problem throughout my life.
Hey man,
It's the secret Hispanics you gotta watch out for.
Well, and look, that's the thing. I was just telling them earlier, bro. It's like with Hispanic, like mixed Hispanic kids, we either look really Mexican or really white. There's no in between.
You look
And,
like a
like,
conquistador,
If
dude.
you get a little bit of white on the in between, you know what I'm saying, with the little brown in there, but it's because like you got something else in there that's like contributing to that as well.
The
'Cause,
second,
like,
the second you
I
get
don't know
like,
what it is, because like Mexican as it is already a diluted thing, because the Spaniards came over and they was raping the Aztecs and shit, and that's how you got Mexicans, like Mexicans, because they were the Aztec Indians. And
Right.
shit.
that's like the mestizo. That's what they call that when you're
But-
like one
yeah,
to one.
But to be real with you, bro, there's not a Mexican alive to this day, maybe one or two that have actual Aztec blood running through their veins anymore, because it's been so diluted.
It's like
throughout
some
the years.
some small percentage or
Yeah.
whatever. So you're
It's
50%
crazy.
Hispanic and then 50% white, but the white like DNA like conquered your mitochondria.
Like,
well, because the thing
That's what we do.
it was like in the winter, you're gonna look real light skinned. In the summer, you gonna look dark. And I was like, all right, bro, it is what it is. Here we are.
That works though.
So people look at me and they're like, all right, so you're Mexican, so you can speak Spanish, right? And I'm like, fuck no. Like, I tried. It's hard.
You're a part-time laborer.
dude. Oh my
Bro,
god,
Spanish is hard, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Spanish is a hard ass language.
Do you know any other languages other than English?
I can read and write in German, but I can't really speak it too well.
I feel.
But
Well,
I
reading
think
and-
the secret behind German is you just gotta yell a lot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
you gotta say it with some hate.
Yeah, no, honestly, everything was just like, fucking
Gotta
yelling at
project.
people, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, what you say?
what was your last name again? Too, you said. Let's hear it.
Beckman.
Beckman?
German as fuck, bro.
Can I hear it with
German
like
as
a
fuck.
German pronunciation, bro?
I don't even think I could, to be real with you.
It's like Beckman.
I mean, that would probably be about as close as the closest I've ever heard to like a German pronunciation.
Carl
Because
says.
to be real with you, bro, I looked it up,
Oh.
and like one of my like great grandfathers or some shit was a general in a concentration camp, bro. And I was just
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah, I'm gonna steer away from like that lineage of the thing, bro. Like I don't appreciate that, no, but like, you know, cool. Like I like that y'all let me be able to drink a lot.
Hey, you gotta keep it 10,000 though, because I mean, like, too, like I'm, you know, like I said,
Nah, we keep it 3,000 out here in honor of my boy Tony Stark. You feel me?
10,000's too far.
R.I.P. the goat for real though.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
R.I.P.
Tropic Thunder too. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I'm just a dude pretending to be a dude, pretending to be another dude.
Skies, there's another dude.
Yeah.
Classic.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was hella funny.
That's
That
a
shit was
classic.
hella
That
funny.
was goated.
And
A lot of
honestly,
people
bro,
say
like,
a lot.
I've never seen anybody on this planet that's been mad at that, bro. And like, I
Well,
get it,
it's-
bro. I can understand why people would be mad at it, because it's technically blackface. Like, let's be honest. Like,
But
if we
the
being
joke,
real.
the
It's
joke
the
is,
most advanced blackface that's ever been
Yes,
performed in
it's
comedy,
it's
though, which
crazy.
is
It's
where
hard
I
because they
think.
had a whole ass other black dude across from him. Like,
Yeah.
It's
and I'm
it's
just like, y'all really went there. Like,
it's like
No.
South Park though. You know what I mean? Where it's
Yeah.
it's literally
with
making
Token,
fun
bro.
of the
like
people.
with Token, like every time there's like, oh, black, you, can
You
play
mean
bass.
Tolkien?
Have you seen that episode yet?
Yeah.
They retconned it, bro.
I'm sorry. I had to
Honestly,
do
I
it.
hate that everything's like retconning stuff from back in the day. Cause like
Yeah.
even Dragon Ball's doing it, bro, with like Toriyama and shit. And he's like, you know, he retcons a lot of shit. Like Toriyama retcons
Hey,
so much shit.
I will say, did you see that interview where he was all like, because people give him shit, they're like, "What's the deal, Mr. Popo, bro? Ain't that kind of racist?" And he was like, "You know what? No, it's not. I don't care." And guess what?
Technically, Mr. Popo's an alien, so what the fuck is everybody worried about?
That's what I'm saying, right? But then
I'm gonna
he's
keep
like,
it 100, bro. That's like being mad at the whole Little Mermaid thing, bro. You know, all these people is like hella mad because they made the Little Mermaid black, and I'm just like, bro, why y'all mad? It's a fish person.
Yeah.
They don't even have a race, bro, like at all. Like they technically not even human,
bro.
It's the science of deep sea, bro.
I always said though. Hey, I always said I thought the Little Mermaid took place like in the Caribbean.
You feel me?
anyways? Because like, why do you think
100%.
he's like?
Why do you think
"Oh,
there's so many pirate ships wrecked there, and they're not like naval ships, bro? They're
Also-
pirate ships.
Also, it's crossover with Pirates of the Caribbean.
You know what? You might have something there, but that could be a far stretch.
Either way, look. The point
They're
is,
two different universes. That's like saying Naruto, that's like saying Naruto could beat up Goku, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that's not true.
I have never seen either show, so I wouldn't know.
Really? You haven't
Well,
even
all
seen
right.
like the original or nothing?
So I'm gonna put it to you this way: on the level of like power scaling,
Mm-hmm.
Goku and like most of the Dragon Ball characters are on universal Buster levels.
Yeah, I've
Whereas
seen
Naruto-
scientific
whereas
breakdowns.
Naruto characters
Yeah.
are on like planet Buster levels.
Yeah.
At best.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, the Otsutsuki could be at universal level, but let's be real. Naruto beat them up with Baryon mode. So
I feel it.
look, Baryon mode was cool. I loved it. So don't come for me, the haters. But you know, they could have did better with it.
I feel you. There's this dude, Kyle Hill, who's a YouTuber, who's like a science nerd YouTuber. But one of the
Right.
things he did in a video was like a scientific breakdown of the exact energy levels in the attacks of a
Right.
bunch of different like anime characters
And the
to
crazy thing is, like,
determine
you know, I hear other people
scientifically who's the
like,
strongest.
But if it was a Tachi or whatever, he could use Genjutsu. And I'm like, y'all realize in order to use Genjutsu, you gotta have chakra. You gotta have chakra for you to affect. In the Dragon Ball universe, there's no such thing as chakra. It's ki. It's different. It's actual life energy.
Oh,
whereas
man.
chakra was not.
Oh,
Chakra was formed from a fruit. You know what I'm saying?
This is way beyond me at this point, dude.
so-
I tried to start
I get
watching
you,
Dragon Ball the other day.
The contexts are not the
Hey,
same.
Yeah, no, if you're gonna watch Dragon Ball, you gotta start from the original series, bro.
Okay.
The
You see,
original series-
From when Goku was a wee
lad.
little dude. But you know what I'm
The
saying? 'Cause he's
original
running around beating on dudes, but it kind of gives you the premise of like his whole attitude and how he views life and like why he is the way he is.
right.
Yeah.
In the newer stuff.
Well-
And if you're gonna watch Dragon Ball Z, please, for the love of God, do not watch Kai. That shit is
Okay. See, I started watching it because that was on
like,
Hulu.
it's cool, but it takes out all the good filler and all the blood and stuff. Like it still has some blood, but it like the Frieza fight was way crazier. Bro. There was so like when he was laying on the ground about to shoot his blast at Goku, bro. Like you could see the blood leaking out the bottom half of his body onto the planet and shit. And then they took that out because you know the American moms were like, "Oh, it's violent."
Yeah.
And whoop. And I'm like, bro. Well, I got people showing their buttholes on TV. But
Dude.
about a little bit of violence.
Yeah, because my mom was like, "I don't want you to watch Dragon Ball Z," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "It's a fucking cartoon. Like it's
Well,
not even."
because it was violent. Bro.
Yeah.
You know, in the 90s and early 2000s, moms were all about their kids not being violent because they were afraid they were gonna like go
Be
and
a
start
Jeffrey Dahmer.
beating up people at school and shooting up schools and shit like that. But when it come down to the end of it, it's not even the people that watched Dragon Ball and was. And
The,
was doing
the
all
last
that.
beer. The last beer.
It was, you
I
know what
know.
I'm saying?
We can
it
get
was,
more.
whatchamacallit,
We can get more.
It,
Of
it
course.
was really it was the people that was quiet, bro, and it got picked on. It wasn't the people that was all about the violence and all that. You know what I'm saying? They ended up being the school shooters and the crazy.
It also had some like really pervy moments
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I'm not
bro,
gonna
Master
lie.
Roshi,
So yeah,
That dude's a straight perv.
Yeah.
yeah.
He said,
so-
"Goku, bring me some porno mags and I'll train you." And Goku said, "Bet."
All right.
Bro,
So I'm
'cause I
like,
ain't gonna lie, I'd have done the same thing. I'm like, "Oh, you gonna teach me to Kamehameha if I bring you some underwear?"
Yeah.
Bet, bro, I got you.
You're like, "All right, I know a spot in the woods where there's a bunch
I
of
would
them
go-
buried."
I would go to Walmart, buy some brand new thing of women's underwear, bring them out to him, be like, "There you go, dog. You didn't say they had to be worn or not. You just said you needed underwear."
That's
Master Roshi.
that's
Teach me the
implied, bro.
Kamehameha.
it's like it's not exactly what I wanted, but it works.
It's got to be at least slightly
It's
used.
a loophole, you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say though, the original Dragon Ball though, it has such a like different like vibe to it because
Well,
it's
like,
not just
yeah.
like it's not just like Goku fighting some
Beating
other
people.
crazy fool and
He
they're
was
just gonna
also-
fight the whole
He
time.
was also a crazy little comical nerdy dude, bro. Like he literally lifted up Bulma's shorts, patted her on the coochie, and was like, "Oh, so you're a girl."
Oh yeah,
I
see
was
that?
just like,
That's
bro,
classic.
Goku's wild.
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
the-
he did
I-
it to everybody, bro. Every person he met, he would just boop boop, right the junk, bro, and be like, "Oh, so you're a boy or you're a girl?" I'm just like Goku.
So
You
Goku's
wildin', bro.
autistic. Is what we're
Basically.
saying.
Are you a boy or a girl? Are you a boy?
well, he's basically,
How old are you?
Oh my gosh.
I knew
Yeah,
a
no,
kid
you
who would
showed that.
always just give you a bear hug and be like, "What's your favorite color?"
How old are you?
Yeah.
Let's check out some of these chats real quick. We got quite a few. We got
Just German.
We missed quite a few,
You're right.
actually.
German is a drunk language. The more drunker you are, the better you can say it.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
Yep.
You're right, Carl. You're right.
Absolutely.
That's true.
The Kia Souls, the fool from the aliens is crusty, bro. The crusty fool for the
Bro.
aliens, bro. I-
Germans really,
Crusty.
Germans really just like gave up. Like they're just like, all right, we got beer and we got sausages and that's about it.
Hey, but that's two of the best things they gave America. 'Cause
That's true.
You know what? That's 90% of our barbecues.
That's
right
true.
there.
That's enough, right?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying? That's 90% of our tailgate parties for football.
it's a
You know
good
what I'm saying?
contribution to society.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
It
doesn't
almost-
make up for the other stuff,
I was
but
gonna say, it almost
It doesn't-
outweighs some other
it don't
things.
make up for Hitler, but it's a good start.
well, no, it's like they're so not focused on food. They're just focused on cars and
But, hey,
tanks
I'm gonna
and
be honest with you,
the
bro. Look at some
microphone.
of the
Apparently,
cars they're giving us. The Audis.
that's true,
Fucking masterpieces.
dude.
They get
yeah.
great gas mileage, even the basic ones. You know
The
what I'm saying?
slug
Even
bu-
the-
slug
even the
bugs,
R8,
bro?
Even the R8 gets hella good gas mileage.
Yeah.
And the slug bug had a diesel version. That shit
Yeah.
was tight.
And the Autobahn just goes to show.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
go however
like-
fuck fast you want. Just don't go slow.
They know what the fuck going
They're
fast
like, hey,
means,
I know
bro.
what you want. You want to be Lightning McQueen.
Bro, I was
Yeah,
just,
ka-chow.
I was just watching this wild thing how apparently Cars 2, I've never seen Cars 2 in my life.
Oh,
But
I've seen
apparently,
Oh my
apparently
god.
Cars
Alright,
2 is
so
about
what's up?
eugenics, bro.
Hey, go back and
Yeah.
the.
Okay,
wait,
so
wait.
I have to
Hold on.
preface this real quick. My parents did emergency placement foster care for a long time.
Okay.
And we had this kid named Surreal who was autistic and nonverbal
Hey, that's
for like
fire-ass rap, man.
9 months. He was like
Somebody tell
4.
that dude to get in touch with me.
Surreal. Surreal.
Yeah, it's a crazy name. I'm sure there's more than one person with that name. And anyway, he would watch Cars 2 every single day of his life. So I fucking
You know
hate
what?
Cars
He's
2.
a man of culture, though. That man is a man of culture, bro. Cars 2 was a masterpiece. I don't care what nobody say, bro. And Tomater, that's my boy.
Bro, that hurts my soul just a little bit. I'm not gonna
Tomater, my boy, bro.
Tell me what about Tomater resonates with you?
Tomato.
Bro, that boy was all about his homeboys. He didn't give a fuck what
That's
the
true.
deal was, what
true.
was going down. He was in the middle of a whole spy war in one of them movies, bro. And
That's
all
two,
he
isn't
cared
it?
about was making sure his boy Lightning McQueen was good.
That's
That's a
true.
real homie right there. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Tomater.
That's what resonates with me, bro, because real recognize real.
He's canonically from Oklahoma City.
Facts.
I don't know how they went from corporate espionage to my
I don't know if that's real, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Tomater from the OKC, bro.
That's Canada. How they went from
Put that out there.
espionage to what?
or from my life as a highway to corporate espionage
Right.
and like
Yeah, and then
Cars 1 to
after-
Cars
and then
2.
After that, into supercars, like
Yeah. They like just completely
that I would give
chucked
them.
in the
They had-
second movie.
They
Like
had no premise of where they were going with them movies whatsoever. But you know what? They teach you a lot of good little life lessons.
you know what it's
Life
kind of
is a highway.
you know what it's kind of like though.
Ride it all night long.
It's kind of like how
why you
Dark
gotta grind
Souls
like that,
1
bro?
and then Dark Souls 3 are the dopest ones in the series, and Dark Souls 2 is just kind of chucked in there.
So you're
I
saying
hate
Car-
Dark Souls 2. I'm gonna be keeping 100.
Oh, yeah,
I can't
yeah,
stand Dark Souls 2.
You're not wrong.
It made me the most mad. I'm keeping 100, bro. That game
Yeah,
pissed me
yeah.
off more than any game in history. It made me more mad than Elden Ring, bro, when it first dropped.
Dude,
And that shit
feel
had
it.
me heated when it first dropped.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna be honest, the mechanics when it first dropped were ass.
of
Yeah.
Elden Ring or
Yeah, hell
yeah.
And then two updates later, it was chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was cool.
Gotta get a good sense of at least how like the PvP runs.
But I feel like
you know?
they just like kind of rushed it a little bit because everybody was hyped for it and they wanted it. And
Yeah. Oh,
You know.
well, I forget what else was coming out at the time too. That might have been like.
Horizon was coming out at the same time, and that was coming out like the same week. But Elden Ring
which
still,
Horizon?
Forbidden West or whatever.
Oh, Forbidden West.
That's a
on
big
the Game
hitter.
catalog now. That shit actually hit. I was
Yeah.
playing it the other
Yeah.
day.
So
It's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie.
I couldn't get
that's
into
definitely
it, dude.
something they probably had to watch out for. So,
I kind of
yeah.
liked it because it reminded me of like Skyrim mixed with a little bit of Assassin's Creed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
It had that like open world MMO RPG type feel to it, but with like Assassin's Creed type weaponry.
Interesting.
Which of the FromSoft games have you played? Because I just beat Armored Core, the new Armored Core. We just all got
I
it. We
haven't
did a
played
stream of it.
anything of the newer ones, but the last stuff that I played from like Ubisoft or any of them, bro, was the Valhalla.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, I honestly loved that one. It was fun. It had a good little open world feel to it. It was expansive. The storyline was great. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that Black Flag feel, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Black Flag's
how that
classic.
one
Yeah.
progressed. Yeah.
That was the last one that I could even get into, dude.
Yeah, because I tried to do the whole Syndicate one because, you know, I started the Real Player Syndicate. You know what I'm saying? When they dropped that game, I was like, oh, they made a game based off of the shit how I'm feeling. Because, you know, I like that old, like, 20s, like, gangster type shit. But, like, old Mafia gangster shit. Because to me, that was the best, like, era of, like, gangster. Because, like, you know, they might have been killing people and whatever, but they did that shit in silence. You know what I'm saying, bro? They didn't talk about it on the net. They didn't make a bunch of songs about how they went and killed the homeboy or whatever.
I think it's the easiest to romanticize because it was, like, the farthest away for the most part.
I mean, facts.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, it was cool because, I mean, you know, like, they really kept it stitch-lipped and 10 toes down, like, you know what I'm saying? Unlike today, you got everybody telling on everybody because they're scared to sit down and do their time, and it's like, bro, if you're gonna be out here doing thug shit and acting like a criminal, you better be ready to do that criminal time. Bottom line, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you.
No.
I'm like, was Assassin's Creed 4 the last good one, or was it just the last one that I had time to fucking complete? You know what I mean? Where it's like, I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna get on my ship and collect all the rum and sugar and do
all 100% complete.
Hell no, dude. I stopped. Like, that's basically the last one. Like, all these Assassin's Creed games, they just keep getting longer and longer. Every one.
Because I mean, look, it's been a few years since Valhalla dropped, and I still haven't finished the France DLC.
Like, what happened?
I got bored with it. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened to
After I
just
beat it,
like
I
a?
was like, all right, I'm done. I did what I wanted. I killed Ragnar's son. I'm the greatest.
Yeah, it's hard to be completionist in single player games these days because like a lot of that shit is just fucking
I'm gonna
padding.
be honest with you, bro. It's hard to be completionist in any games nowadays because even COD's making it like unfun.
It's not worth your time.
Shit.
What happened to like all the old like?
Look, it's an unpopular opinion, but Fortnite is the funnest fucking shooter game I played recently.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, dude. I hate to bring it to you.
When it comes to being fun, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's actually fun. Because, you run into your hackers and shit still like you do in COD. But it's not as consistent. And honestly, like, when someone just outplays you, you're like, damn, that motherfucker actually just outshot me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because like the shots are the same for every person across all the shit. Like if I hit you with a headshot with the best shotgun they got right now, it's gonna do 126 damage.
Right.
The flat stats, no, the fucking everything across the board just makes it all about skill. You ever play Splitgate, by the way?
Splitgate was cool.
Splitgate rules.
Cool. I had a little bit of fun with that one, bro. I didn't play it a lot because like my homie had it, so I was playing it when I was over at his house. It was cool, bro. I liked Splitgate.
Yeah,
That's kind of a slept-on game.
When I was at my last apartment, bro, like I was just moved
What's
there.
That new shit that just came out, Starfield or whatever. That one
dude.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of alright, bro.
I've been playing this. I've been playing this recently.
I have a lot of mixed feelings about shit like that because Cyberpunk kind of let me down.
It's a
if Cyberpunk let you down, then
100 Stray brought it back for me though, bro. Stray was a hitter.
Stray.
Oh, the cat game?
Hitter. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That shit was hitter, bro. I was running around scratching up carpets and shit, bro, doing the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I just get stoned and like, man, I wish I could be a cat.
Just
bro.
more games like that.
Damn, son.
Honestly,
Bobby, what's the
fun.
rundown with Starfield though?
I hate Starfield.
What do you hate about it specifically though? Like, what's the worst like bit of it for you?
You know how in Starfield, or not Starfield, but Skyrim, you would get the feeling where you'd wander around, you'd be like, all right, I picked up a quest. This is gonna be cool, and then you on the way to go do the quest, you get super distracted, right?
Yeah, you find
it's
some
like
dungeons, do your thing.
That's not really the case here. When you go and land on a planet, the only things to interact with are usually spaced about 3 kilometers apart. So you have to run so far to get to a location that's just typically a base filled with NPCs and a couple loot chests.
If you listening, you dropped the ball, dog. You dropped the ball.
there's ways to make it good. So I started playing No Man's Sky instead, and I played that for like 20 hours straight. And
Bro,
that's fire.
I know this fool didn't
So-
sleep the other night. I fucking went to bed and I woke up. He was in the same spot. I was like, "You not asleep? You playing No Man's Sky?"
It be
I
like that
know.
sometimes, bro.
I came home this morning and I was like, the TV was still on, but I was like, what?
Where I fucking spend all night still playing Final Fantasy X, bro.
Oh yeah.
Nice,
I love
nice.
that shit. Blitzball is
Fuck,
my
yeah.
favorite thing on the planet. Look, man, I heard that they was trying to make a Blitzball game a while back,
Yeah.
and homeboy, if
Never
you're
happened.
listening, bring it back, bro. Keep working on that. We need that. We waiting, bro. We waiting.
It would be
Just like
fire with the
Baldur's Gate,
technology
bro, we
now.
waiting.
Yeah.
They should do an NFL Blitz and Blitzball collab.
You know what? That would be kind of cool. Ain't gonna lie, for like a little like DLC short like period event type thing, but like a whole game on that. The mechanics just wouldn't work out right because blitzball and football are completely different mechanics. Blitzball's more of a soccer type game.
I feel like there should be a football or like just like
Now,
a
if they
sport
took-
a
if they
sports
took blitzball
RPG.
and mixed it with soccer.
That would be hard.
Run it, because they're almost the same. Just one's
Yeah.
in water, one's not.
Okay, hear me out. If they made it more like a Rocket League with,
Oh, yeah.
like faster paced movement in Blitzball instead of
That
the
would
more
be-
turn based
You know what?
type
That
of
would
thing.
be cool because like with blitzball, it did kind of suck that it was like, oh, you move a little bit and then you stop and wait for them to go.
Right.
Because like, let's be real, man. As a Mexican, I saw so many openings on that soccer. Like I looked at it and I was like, oh, there's a whole ass opening right there, bro. And I go to throw it to the dude and they're like, oh no, you didn't get a high enough thing on this, so they intercepted it. Like, no, bro.
Didn't pass
like,
the skill check.
Like,
yeah.
no, bro. Like that was wide open. Ain't no skill check needed. Like,
Yeah.
it's there.
That's the thing. It's a little too RPG. It's got great
Yeah.
potential as like
if
an
they coulda
actual
took, yeah,
game.
if they
you
could
know?
have took the blitzball and like made it a little less RPG and more of like just like a little side mini game type thing, like it was supposed to be, like just like with the chocobo races in fucking Final Fantasy VII and shit.
Right, right. Yeah.
You know, like it would have been cool because it's like, all right, we got that little extra thing to just take off the little edge whenever Sin's pissing me off. And I can't whoop that fool. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's times where I'm like, oh, bro, I got all the necessary weapons to whoop this dude down, and then like he just magically one shots. me.
RNG,
I'm
bro.
like,
RNG, bro.
RNG.
Bro, I wouldn't
I
be
hate that
surprised.
shit.
I
That
wouldn't
game
be
is tough.
surprised if
Yeah.
Blitzball was a different game that got like scrapped and then they just ended up putting it into Final
Well,
Fantasy
see, what
X,
it was
you know?
with the
Oh,
Final Fantasy
interesting.
X thing, it was always like meant to be a thing because Titus was like they did like a little small manga run for Final Fantasy,
Right,
and
right.
Blitzball was a part of it. And that whole premise is where they brought the Final Fantasy X line out of. And so what it was is after they seen that everybody was loving the Blitzball and like playing that more than they were finishing out the story, they were like, oh, let's make a Blitzball game. And then it was getting pretty good, decently into production. But the thing is, the dude that makes the Final Fantasy games, he is a perfectionist, bro. And if it's not the way he wants it, he'll scrap you. He don't care. Boop, get out of here.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good though. That's what we need more of in
We
games,
need
bro.
that at, like Bethesda, bro. Bethesda needs a dude like that because I'm tired of them putting out half-assed, not fully ready games.
For real.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously it supported mods day one, Starfield. But
Which is cool, I get it because I like to play my games with mods
Bro.
here and there when after I beat through like one playthrough. Because I did it with Skyrim, bro. I did all the shit, got the land baron and all that trophies and shit on PlayStation and all that. Then I went through on a second playthrough and I found this mod where I could level up my enchanting and shit faster, and I was like, bet, bro. And then I did, and I have this one where I have this crazy comprehensive bow. And it's called like the ultimate or whatever. And when I shoot people, it like causes this big ass explosion and automatically soul traps.
See, that's what mods should be
yes.
about. But I hate when people are like, "Oh, but it's okay because the modders will." It's like, no, that's a bullshit excuse. What, the modders are just gonna have to make the game playable?
Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like
right?
that's like,
Like,
oh,
It
just
shouldn't
give it a
be the
year or
modder's
two.
responsibility
No,
to
yeah,
make
to
the game
work for
good.
free,
The
basically.
game
Fuck
should
that
be
shit.
good on its own, and then the mods should add like an extra level.
And then
to it.
you as the player have to go through they try to make it easy with the mod managers and shit, but it's still a fucking clusterfuck and you have to spend
No, yeah,
hours
because,
and hours.
look,
It's like
the
a game in
Skyrim
itself.
Mod manager is ass.
It's all ass. Like,
straight ass.
just make a game that's fucking done.
It says it puts your most recent selected one at the top, but every time I've looked at my list, the most recent selected mod is at the bottom. And I'm like, bro, why you lying to me?
Click the filtered header.
Why the fuck you lying?
Why you
But
always lying?
Even if Starfield
Straight up.
wasn't a fundamentally boring world space to play
I'm not
in,
even gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of sad that you're saying it's fundamentally boring like that.
I
bro,
thi-
'cause
I think it
makes
might
me
be.
sad because
Mhm.
like I expect more out of Bethesda because they've given us a lot of good games.
Yeah.
in
Because they were on the board for the original Black Ops series and shit, bro. Like they did a little bit of like testing for Activision and shit.
interesting.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they did a little because they got better game testers. I'm gonna keep 100.
Huh.
Bethesda got better game testers than Activision.
There's a lot more. There's a lot more ways you can break a Bethesda game because there's so many more moving pieces than something like
most
Call of
definitely.
Duty.
That's true. But yeah,
it's because Call of Duty just likes to continue to put out shit games because we'll continue to pay for it.
It's true.
yeah. I think though, even if it wasn't fundamentally boring and flawed in like too many ways, the performance optimization
Yeah.
is so bad on my computer that I'm running the show on right now, which has an NVIDIA 2070 in it. I run on all
so
low
you're running them
settings.
Intel cores on there, bro. You know,
Yeah.
shit.
I got
It
a
should be able
9th
to
gen
crush it.
Intel. I should be able to
With-
crush it.
with
So I run on
9th gen
all.
Intel, you should be able to dominate a lot of games.
I
with that.
do. Like I run
Yeah.
No Man's Sky at probably like 90 to 120 frames a second.
Bro, honestly,
But
for-
Starfield is
for
like
a
20
little
frames a
laptop, bro,
second.
that's
Yeah.
jugging, bro.
Yeah.
20 frames per
Right?
second.
At
running
1080.
At
Like,
1080 on all low.
I wish my PS4 could hit at least 100 frames per second, bro. I'd
All right.
be chilling. Like, I'd be
PS4 is 30 FPS basically every game.
Nah,
Here's
bro.
the catch,
I'm
though.
getting- I'm
Not
getting
every
60
game.
I'm getting 65.
Not
all
Call of
day.
Duty.
I'm getting 65 all day, even on Fortnite.
Nice.
Which even still, my ping though is fucking horrible. But it's just because I got shitty internet.
Yeah.
So,
That
yo,
does make a
I
difference.
got Consolidated Communications. You know, they used to be fucking the Roseville Telephone Company.
But-
And,
Okay.
I had them for a while too. It's
Yeah,
a little
they
hit,
suck,
it's a
bro.
little hit or miss.
and it's like their highest speed right now is what I'm getting, and I'm barely getting like 20 megabytes per second download speed.
Yeah.
That
Damn.
shit's crazy. When I'm seeing other companies offer like 1 gig and 2
Yeah,
gig and
dude.
shit.
We have to
Yeah.
basically pay for the corporate level internet
Yeah.
to be able to run this show and
No,
to be
I
able to
feel
do all that shit.
bro. Honestly, it's crazy how we've come this far with the internet, but we still can't get it right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, China's got it right. They got like 500x
What?
the times
Have you
we,
seen those
you know.
motherfuckers since birth? Math. And
It's
if you
like
don't get
their
it right,
hey,
your parent gonna beat your ass.
Hey, their TikTok too is like it's just as brainwashy, but with like math, science,
No, for real.
engineering.
I was
Yeah.
watching this little documentary the other day. I forgot what it was called, but it was about like with the TikTok shit, bro. And then here in America, we got all these dumbass dances and all that stupid shit. But in China and Japan, bro, they're getting math, science,
Yeah.
history. And it's like, bro, they just really out here making us even more dumb, and we okay with it. We happy.
For real.
We're like, yeah, make me stupid.
Hey, lack of context, you know.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, it's crazy to me
Yeah.
because I'm just like, man. And like, let's be real. A lot of people here spend so much money on college.
Yeah.
Wasting your money. You can learn half of that shit, if not more, at your public library for free. You just
Yeah.
gotta go
Yeah.
in there and do the work.
The
Just go on
resources are
YouTube.
there. I dropped out of college specifically. I was in video game development. I dropped out when Unreal Engine
Yeah, see, I
changed their
went to-
pricing model to be
I
free.
went to community college for botany because I'm gonna keep it 100. I wanted to grow the best weed the world. I
That makes
wanted
sense,
to like be able to grow the best, but without having to use nutrients, bro. I'd use nothing but water and sunlight. And
feel
right
ya.
now, man, my biggest cola is like almost as big around.
Nice.
Went to
Like-
Green Thumb University.
And, yeah, honestly, bro, like you really don't gotta do much because like half of that shit I learned in those botany classes at that community college, I could have learned at my local library for free, just sitting there reading some books, bro. But instead, I wasted money and paid some other fool to teach me some shit he didn't know
Right.
that much about, bro.
Yeah.
Because I knew more about plants than he did. And that's what was wild to me. I was like, bro, you telling me I ain't never studied this specific subject a day in my life, and I know more about it than you are, and you a professor at this university, bro? And that's
Adjunct
when I
professor.
knew, That there is when I knew, bro, it's a waste of money. Like, you wasting your money and wasting your years of your life to have these people teach you some shit you can learn on your own.
Community colleges are really just meant to be like a gatekeep, bro. For
Yeah.
Because then like you have to pass all these stupid bullshit
But I'ma
classes
keep
to
it
get to the
100 with you, bro.
universities too.
I have homeboys that did botany classes at like Harvard and shit like that, and they said, bro, you learn the exact same shit I learned for half the price.
Yeah, that's a whole thing too,
Boom.
for sure. Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, and we could have both learned all that for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the application really, and not the
And
theory
honestly,
that gets
yeah,
you there.
And a lot of people in today's generation, they just don't want to do the work, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
And a lot of people is not gonna like me for that fact, but it is what it is. And a lot of this generation is just lazy, bro. They don't want to do nothing. They're just like they hear about how all these rappers and all these people get famous and didn't really do anything, and they're like, oh, that's gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
No.
No, these
Yeah.
these people are followers. Like, you can't sit
Sheeple,
there
bro.
and expect
Sheeple.
somebody or anybody else's, steps or rules to work for you in your
Yeah.
success. You
And
have
to
to
be honest
forge
with
new
you,
territory.
You can't expect everybody else to do what you're gonna do to achieve your goals with you, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of people's downfall. Is they keep sticking around the same people. Like, oh man, that's my boy though, and I've been knowing him since I was like 4, and whoop de whoop. And it's like, well, what the fuck is your boy doing? Oh, he's smoking crack. Are you sure that's your boy?
Right?
Are you sure that's your boy anymore?
He's grandfathered in.
Because to me, like,
Yeah.
that's not your boy no more. That's just a crackhead, bro. Like, and if that is your boy, help him get up off that crack, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do
Yeah.
something. Like, offer him that help. And if he don't want to take it, then
Shoot.
he's not your boy.
I saw this video that was like, is it easier to tell your boy to stop doing bad shit, or is it easier to wipe his ass after he gets shot and then he lives and now you have to take care of him?
It's easier to wipe his ass after he gets shot, bro,
Yeah.
because you could tell him what to do right
Yeah.
as much as you want, but that don't mean he's gonna listen.
And that's true, and that's
But
true,
after the
but
fact and it all happens, when you're sitting there wiping his ass, I bet you he's gonna listen in, huh?
yeah, he's got no other choice.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, it's definitely
Fuck.
much easier to wipe your homeboy's ass after the fact.
Yeah.
Shit.
True
Yeah.
homeboys always wipe each other's ass,
And
bro.
I hate to say that, it's like, it should never come down to that,
No.
bro. Like,
No,
you
it
should never
shouldn't.
let your homeboys get so deep into the shit that they get shot to where they gotta have a shit bag, or you gotta wipe their ass for them or some shit, bro. Like,
Oh, for real. That shit's fucks, bro.
like,
It's bad news.
yeah, for all y'all people out there with homeboys in the game, bro, help your homies get out that shit, man.
For real, bro.
Lift the people up.
So dude, no, for real. That's some real shit though. I will say we got about half hour until we pull the plug on any given episode. So I do have to ask, bro. Go ahead, dude. Pull your hair back a bit. Show them your fucking neck tattoo here. That shit's crazy,
I got
bro.
you, bro.
Yeah, lift your chin up there.
Yeah.
The fucking
forward,
Thrasher
Keith.
goat, bro.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah. And then I got this little Reaper on the side too, bro. Like on this side over here.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah, I see.
That's
yeah,
sick.
yeah. Dude, how long did the goat take there, bro? The Thrasher goat.
That's 2 hours of neck drilling, my boy. 2 hours of neck drilling.
One sash, huh?
One sesh.
How bad was it?
I'm gonna be real with you. I almost took a little nap.
Yeah?
But I also got a high tolerance for pain. But like I got a Darth Vader Hello Kitty on my lower stomach, bro, and that one hurt worse than the neck piece.
That's what I've heard. I've heard the lower, stomach, because
Yeah.
it's just like I don't know. It's
And
ticklish.
eventually, I'm gonna get that thing covered up. Probably with something else like.
Why,
Hello
dude?
Kitty
You don't
and
want a
shit.
Darth
Well,
Vader Hello
I'm
Kitty?
not gonna completely cover it up, but like it's just done like hella bad because it was done by a nigga on meth. It is what it is. I was young. I didn't really care who was doing my tattoos at the time, and I was, it was my mom's homeboy, and he was like trying to get clean, but like was still using here and there. And I was like, you know what, bro? You want to be a tattoo artist? Let's do it. I'll help you out. I'm a man of the people.
Live and learn. I'll be your canvas.
Like that shit on This Is the End. It's the people's we. I'm a man of the people for the people.
Man. So you said 2 hours?
Yeah, 2 hours of neck drilling.
I feel like that's pretty quick for how sick that is. It's pretty detailed.
And, shout out to Taylor over there at Sacred Arrow Studios, bro. Like, y'all tap in with her. It's an all-female shop, bro. They don't got no male artists, all-female artists, bro. And they be chilling, man. Like, they make you feel comfortable up in there.
Represent.
You know
That's
what I mean?
fucking hard, bro.
Yeah,
That
tap
shit-
in with her, man. They usually do by appointments only, but Fridays they got walk-ins. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah. How much was it, if you don't mind me asking?
I spent $200 on this one, but she was doing
Oh,
deals
yeah.
at the time because she was trying to get her little tropical bird.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I seen one of my homegirls had like shared her post about it or whatever, and so I instantly DM'd her, like sent her the little stencil idea for her, and was like, you know, what would you charge for this? And she was like, all right, you know, since I'm doing deals right now because I'm trying to get this, you know, stuff ready for this bird and everything, like I'll do it for $200. And I was like, let's go.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude,
I was
that's a
like, I'm in
fucking
there.
plug for that, dude. That shit's
Yeah.
tight for 200.
No,
Normally
100%,
motherfuckers
bro.
charge
And
for
like
that.
I spent like 60 or no 80 on the little Reaper.
It's by the same artist.
Nice.
Yep, same
Yeah.
person. She's done the last two, the neck pieces. I got the Adidas sign on my hand done by Bobby Blue Arms over at Fat Cat off of Greenback. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, he was cool, bro. Like, I don't know if he's over there or at that shop all the time, but I know he travels between like states and shit too. So, but no, he was a good artist and he was chilling, man. Like, he did good work and like it was real comfortable and stuff too. But other than that, the rest of them are all done like in my living room, bro.
Yeah. The
Other than the
fucking
knuckle
tattoos.
pieces, other than the knuckle pieces too. The knuckle pieces were done over at California Tattoo. I can't remember the artist though, because you know it was a while back and I was pretty drunk.
Nah, I feel it. Yeah, dude, that's fucking sick, man. Shit, we had that one beat you wanted to spit over too. You want maybe try to fucking goof around on a beat right
Yeah,
quick
we
for the
fuck around with-
peoples,
yeah,
bro.
we
You
can
know
fuck
what I'm
around
saying?
with that a little
Yeah, let's
bit.
see.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I had it pulled up right.
And before that, you know, I got a track
wait.
coming out with
No, wait,
Royal
hold on.
Vices. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a track coming out with Royal Vices soon too. We're gonna be doing a little mix of metal and rap on that.
Nice.
And that one's gonna go in. We're gonna call that track Syndicate Vices.
Syndicate Vices. All right. All right. Where the music at?
Is it the Bluebird one?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna start it. I'm gonna start it a little bit ahead, so it's not just the straight Bluebird sample, but
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. 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 Like a genjutsu, I can see through you. Nothing you could do. You cannot stop me, just like a child. She uses a nami. Stuck in the loop, kick me the boots. Two-step in the booth. I don't even care. Load up the clip. Yeah, I'm about to shoot. Going crazy, yeah. Told them, fuck you, pay me. I ain't never been lazy, and I know you with some haters. Y'all can run it up. I ain't never gave a fuck, and I ain't never been a punk coming from the fucking slums. Get this shit, run it up, load the clip. Hit the block, make it drip. Yeah, we do the shit. Real player syndicate up in the booth, spitting nothing but the truth. About to knock out a two with these punchlines like I'm Tyson. Yeah, you know that I ain't hiding. Everybody trying to fight me, but you know that I am sliding. Yeah, I got my pistol and I keep the issue. If you run up on a block, then I'ma put it through you instrumentals. Yeah, I'm killing shit right up off the head. Call it on your instinct on the beat. Yeah, you wish that I was dead, cause I'm killing it, and I know you feeling it. Yeah, I hope you drilling it, coming from the UK shit. Africa done killed this beat, so I done hit it next. Had to stop at flex, yeah, I ain't even break a sweat. And they call me Truph, yeah, that's just what I spit. Serum on the way, I'm sorry that you had to wait for it. Yeah.
Hey.
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't really do a lot of UK drill type beats, man. It's a little bit out of my wheelhouse today, but I wanted to show people something new. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
good though.
I was gonna say I fuck with the drill though, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I kind of wanted to keep the little original flow style that Africa had, bro, because like he kind of delivered them heavy punchlines with it.
Yeah.
Like to me, that shit just reminded me of like some Mike Tyson hitters. You know? What I'm
No,
saying?
definitely. But drills, all this shit. You'll see the people where they take the drill out of context and it's hella funny, but it's
Yeah.
like they be making some wild shit for sure. Like,
Honestly, bro, and like some of the things them UK drill rappers be saying is crazy. Like, bro, I didn't know there was Bloods in the UK.
Oh yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah.
100, like I knew there was Crips out there and shit, bro, but I didn't know there was Bloods in the UK.
Well, wherever there's Crips, there has to be Bloods, right?
Ah,
Well,
yes.
I mean, you know, you would think, but you'd be surprised, bro. You'd be surprised. 'Cause, I mean, I've been to cities where it's a lot of Bloods and it ain't no Crips, bro. Like, look at Kansas City and Tech, bro. Like,
How? But like, why? What for? Like the whole purpose of the Crips is to be against the Bloods, and the Bloods
No.
is to be against.
you got it wrong, bro.
No, I know.
You know, a lot of people don't learn like the original histories behind it, bro.
Yeah.
So when the Crips first started, there was a community organization, bro,
Yeah.
to protect the blacks from the Mexicans and the white people, bro. Because like even black and brown relations was not great back in the days like that, bro. Like we was fighting with each other all the time, bro. Like now we a little more unified and stuff. But back in the day, we was fighting with each other all the time. So, the Crips started out as like, that type of thing. And then, so like the Bloods was basically just a split off from the Crips.
Right.
So, like, I guess nowadays that's what you would call set hoppers, you know what I'm saying? But there was basically a split off, bro, and they, like, because, they just wasn't about where things with the Crips was going at the time. So they split off and became the Bloods, and then drugs got involved.
Yeah.
And that's when you
That's
get
always what
gangbanging where it's
happens,
at
yeah.
today.
Enter the Reagan administration.
Yeah.
no, exactly. That's exactly what that was all about.
Well, that's what happens with like things like cults too. It's like I don't
Yeah.
quite believe the ideas of the church, and you split off, and then drugs happen,
Yeah.
and
Like,
that's
look
how
at
you.
Manson, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He grew up like a Southern Baptist type dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then like, as he got older and stuff, he started doing drugs and acid and shit. And then he formed his whole ass Manson family.
Bro, we just
and
did
look
a
at us now.
we just did a whole
We
video.
love
bro.
that motherfucker for some reason.
It's a crazy story.
You ever listen to his music, by the way, too? We just listened to his music a while back.
Yeah, that shit's fucking wild, bro.
It's pretty.
Have you
good.
listened to the shit them one chicks was singing, bro?
Which
the
one?
one song they was singing on their way to the court, bro, like the two little Manson chicks that was in The Last of Us 2, I think, or whatever, like one of those games, bro.
Oh,
No,
really?
no.
Or, no, it was in I think it might have been Dead by Daylight, like one of the killers, or Friday the 13th, one of the killers that's in
Oh,
it. Or
probably
whatever.
Dead by Daylight. For
It might be Friday the 13th actually, because they had like the different killers.
That's one of them 4v1s, right?
Yeah,
Like
it's kind of like Dead by Daylight as well,
Gotcha.
because like Dead by Daylight got like the Cenobites and all that, but
interesting.
The ones in the Friday the 13th are not so like mainstream. They're more based off of like Texas Chainsaw and shit. Like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I got you.
Actually, it might have been the Texas Chainsaw game that that was from.
Right.
But yeah, they be singing it, bro. The music was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Charles Manson music wasn't bad either, though.
It's kind. It's kind
He's
of
so
it's-
charismatic. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's like, damn, if
It was
you didn't-
catchy. It was catchy.
Yeah.
That's some catchy ones, bro. For real. You got something to show us here, Christian? Apparently?
Oh yeah.
All
No,
right.
I'm not trying to roast, but this is kind of who you remind me of, bro. The guy from the GTA,
dead, bro.
the GTA loading screen.
The San Andreas one too. On top of that, bro, really bringing it back.
Man, the colors are just so.
It's so on
correct.
point,
They're
dude.
so dull and bland, like it's so perfectly.
I'm sorry, I had to do it to him.
Hey, that's funny as hell, bro.
Sorry.
I
I don't even which game is this one from?
Hey, that
Oh,
full-
San Andreas,
it says,
you said.
It says the truth, though, bro. We got the truth, and then
Hey.
Oh,
Oh,
there
the
you go.
truth
Hey,
art.
bro.
Okay.
Whoa, there you
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Synchronicities,
Hey,
bro.
Sometimes when I be hella high, I might look like a criminal.
Hey, so
Shit.
when you're hella high, sometimes life does just turn into San Andreas, though. You're just
Hey,
like,
you
bro.
feel me? You
Yeah.
walk out the house and you're like, shit, I got to use my AK. I guess today wasn't a good day.
Yeah.
Hit the cheat
Yeah.
codes.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me turn down the wanted level real quick.
Yeah.
Focus on my ass.
Yeah. If only life was that easy.
They're like, hey, bro, you're selling too much weed. We're going to get you. And I'm like, cheat codes? No, you're not.
Decrease wanted level. Spawn
You feel
crack.
me?
Upgrade
yeah,
to
man.
becoming a crack dealer.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Well, shit. Hey, we getting at just about time. Just real quick, too. You said you had a new project that was coming out. It was a little bit of a mix of genres. Huh? It was like a little bit of metal, a little bit of rap.
Yeah. I was talking about my boy Ruben, man. You know, they got this band Royal Vices, man. They do metal, and I got a little verse coming up with them because they wanted to do like a little rap metal collaboration.
Nice.
Track.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
We're gonna call that Syndicate Vices, man. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully
sick.
it'll drop this year, but you know, we'll see how things go because the boy gonna have a jaw surgery soon because he got metal plates up in there, and they got they got to scrape like shit off of it because you know it gets built up.
Well, what's the deal with that? Fuck.
I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't never really asked him the full story because you know not too much of my business.
Oh, I thought you said you had that.
No, he got his jaw broke.
No.
Yeah,
My bad.
I don't remember exactly what from or whatever, but he's got metal plates and like it got
wild.
arthritis build up.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they gotta go in and like scrape it off.
No, I thought you were saying you had that. I was like, you just now bringing it
I know.
Yeah, bro, like shit, if I had metal plates in my jaw, I definitely couldn't be rapping.
I know. Well, that's
I
Kanye,
wouldn't
dude.
be able to move my mouth fast enough.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
The arthritis would take over for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I'm about
MF
to be
Doom had a
32,
metal
so I'm
face.
old.
So.
Yeah, MF Dude's made of metal. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Kanye had all that shit in his jaw.
I didn't know Kanye had metal in his jaw, bro. That's
That was
crazy.
like the whole thing through the wire, you know?
Yeah, he got his face.
Oh,
fucking
see, I thought he
caved
was
in.
just trying to be clever on some dumb shit.
No, that
No,
was
he
like a
got
thing.
in a car crash
Yeah.
and you got his jaw fucking smashed into his fucking.
I thought it was like a play on 50 Cent's like shit, bro, because he had his jaw wire shut. And, you know, they was beefing for a while or whatever for whatever reason. Because you know 50 Cent beef with everybody.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
No, he got in a crazy car crash and like.
Shout out my boy 50 Cent. Though, man, 'cause you're real.
Yeah, Kanye didn't have no video game.
For real? Yeah, no, wait.
You feel me?
Actually, he did. It's called Wolfenstein.
I was gonna say
Kanye's the main
Kanye.
villain, bro.
Kanye does have his own video game though.
Kanye
Kanye
Quest!
Quest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Kanye Quest, yeah.
It's one of those
Wait.
like shitty RPG maker
Who bought
games.
this? Who the fuck bought this?
That's not an official product, though.
People bought it, but the more interesting question is who made it, because we've talked about
Well,
this
yeah, 'cause
before.
secondly, one, who made it? And two, where's the market for that? Because last I heard, didn't nobody like Kanye like
Some-
that.
This
some-
came
this
out
was a
like-
while
This
ago.
came out like 10
Oh,
years
okay.
ago.
Oh, okay, that
But-
makes sense.
but
Then.
yeah,
There's-
I thought
there's
we
a-
right when he was in his hype. Then
There's a
Yeah.
whole cult story built into this game, though.
Yeah,
this
this
is a
is-
very interesting game.
This is
makes
a whole
It's not
video
just
in
a game.
itself, bro, because there's like weird codex secret cult
Right.
shit in this game. It has been debunked and figured out.
he out here looking like Pokemon in this.
Yeah, straight
motherfucker,
up.
dog.
Yeah, no,
Look
yeah.
at that pixel art.
Yeah. Pixel art's pretty fire, though.
You know
I'm not
what?
gonna lie. Like,
Nintendo, if I was you, I'd sue the shit out of Kanye for that. Go on and get him for your likeness. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely an unofficial game.
It is an unofficial game.
But there was the
Yeah.
official 50 Cent
Even-
game.
Yeah, see,
Two.
50 Cent had an official game, and it was
Two games.
literally named after his album, bro.
Yeah,
Get Rich
Bullet-
or Die Trying.
No, it's
And Blood on the
bulletproof.
Sand, too. You're-
50,
yeah, I
50
forgot
cents
about that
in
one.
this game, though. Like, Kanye Quest just, like, name drops hella rappers. And, like, there's a bunch of rappers that are, like, boss encounters and shit like that. I'm just like, it's
Hey,
fire.
fight Lil B,
As long
too.
as- as
You
long
fight
as I
Lil
don't-
B,
As
yeah.
long as I
Yeah.
don't gotta fight Fat Joe, I'm chilling.
I know you do.
That
I know.
motherfucker is so
Oh,
mad
shit.
on Def Jam Fight for New York, bro. I threw my controller so many times on that game because Fat Joe just ridiculously heavy hits for no reason.
I heard that's one of the
If you put
hardest.
even if you put your guard up, bro, he'll knock like half your health in one
I heard
hit.
that's one of like the hardest bosses like in any game for no
Oh, yeah.
reason.
100%.
In Def Jam?
Yeah,
Any
Fat Joe and Def
any
Dude.
fighting game I've ever played, and I played like the original Soul Calibers.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest fight I've ever fought.
Dude, Def Jam, that Fight for New York is hella rare now. That's like a valuable game now.
If you find that
Shit
game,
goes for like
bro,
$100,
you can
bro.
sell that bitch for like $300, brand new in case.
Oh, yeah,
fully
brand
sealed.
new. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that
seen
shit's
a
crazy,
Nintendo
bro.
64 the other day, bro, and the clear orange one in its box at Fair Game Retro for $900.
Yeah. Oh, bro, they're wilding with the prices, though, but
Oh,
yes.
you want to know how much
yes.
the clear red one is, though?
I don't even want to know, dude.
I ain't
Tell
found
me.
one for less than $1,500.
Oh, my God, dude.
That's
And that was on
fucked.
eBay.
You can get the green
You want
ones
to
for
know
not
why,
much,
though?
but
The orange and the red were the rarest ones made.
yeah.
They only made 100 of each.
Oh, shit. Only
That's
100.
wild.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's,
so
that's
the
pretty
green,
limited,
the blue, the purple,
Yeah.
and the just plain clear one. Those ones they made about 500 to 600 of each.
Oh, wow.
in
There's
the-
only
in the
that's still
original-
only
in
there's
the
only
original drop. After that, obviously they made more of
Oh,
those,
okay,
but the
okay.
red and orange ones, they didn't drop any more than those original 100.
Whoa.
So when you find one of those in box like that, that's why they're
That's
going
rare
for
as shit.
900
Damn.
or more, bro.
That's crazy.
insane, yeah.
Yeah, I want the red one so
Dude,
bad.
that's
Almost
what,
seems
like,
like a
so
steal at
bad.
that price too. Yeah.
I've been
Like,
getting
I just
way
want
into
it just
that.
to have it. I don't even want to play the motherfucker. I just want to be like, yeah, I got that bitch.
Just put it on a shelf and
It's
look
like
at
these
it.
rappers nowadays with their Gucci wallets and shit. They're like, yeah, I got Gucci. I'm be like, yeah, I got Nintendo 64. What's
Yeah,
up?
get an N64 chain or whatever. Yeah.
I'll get it from Johnny Dang too, bro. That should be worth more than their house.
That's fire. That's fire.
Dude, let's play some N64.
Dude, right?
I'm trying to play some GoldenEye, bro.
Let's go, dude.
Ooh.
I think I still have it.
Cause I got it on emulator on my PC.
Oh, yeah.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
with a GameCube controller too, so like I could still use it like with the Nintendo 64 games.
Yeah.
Like one of those USB ones, like the newer ones.
bro.
Gotcha.
A best investment I ever made, to be honest.
Solid.
Because I also got Budokai 2, Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance 1, and like a bunch of other games.
Dude.
I also got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because you can't have
Yup.
the GameCube shit and not have Sonic
Yeah, dude.
Adventure
Oh wait,
2.
pull back the fucking curtain, dude. Check out. I got like the whole collection here, bro.
Oh. I think I just.
Oh yeah, we got like a bunch of shit in here. Yeah, we got like a bunch of. I got like a bunch of Dreamcast games and shit in here. You just check them out after the show.
You got Dreamcast or Gamecast?
Dreamcast.
Nah, it's the ZUDECAST.
I have
got
a
Gamecast. I can't afford it.
I have a Dreamcast. I have a ZUDECAST.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you though, bro. Sega dropped the ball with Sega CD.
That was the beginning of the
Could have
end.
done so much better with that because, look, they were the first ones to drop a CD console before PS1, bro. If they would have done great with Sega CD, PlayStation wouldn't even be a thing right now.
I'm pouring one out for Sega, bro.
Damn.
Facts, bro.
Sega.
R.I.P. to Sega, man.
I don't know why
They
this
still
popped
around.
into
They're
my
owned by
head.
Nintendo now. That's why Nintendo's able to put out all them brand new Sonic games.
Yep.
Dope. Last.
The new one seems okay. I mean,
Honestly, Frontiers was tight, bro. I fucked with Frontiers.
I still haven't played it. I want
Frontiers,
to.
My nephew got it on the Switch, and like he was having problems. He was like, "It's hella hard, Cam," and I was like, "Give me that shit." Let me show you how. it's
Gotta
done.
go fast.
I'm like, hey, bro, you know what he says in the movie? He's like, "Yeah, gotta go fast." I'm like, "That's the point." Like, if you miss some coins, you miss some coins, bro. It is what it is. Just keep going, keep pushing. Just like life.
Exactly.
right.
I was gonna say, just like life, bro.
You gonna miss a few coins. You gonna miss a few millions. You gonna miss a few dollars. You gonna miss a few albums. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep pushing that shit, eventually somebody's gonna pick it up.
That's real.
yeah.
I think
Matter of
that's a
time.
great note to end. Wrap this puppy
Yeah,
up
that's
on.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a great note, bro. Bro, Cam, thank you. So fucking stoked you finally got to
Yeah,
come on, bro.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man, and I will definitely be back, bro.
Absolutely.
I'll get my homeboy Milo to come with me next time.
Yeah, dude, we'll get you on a game stream too, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
most
yeah.
definitely, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? We'll
MK1 comes out tomorrow.
Started with the Real Player Syndicate, bro, because like that's my whole rap group, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like someone was like, oh, why don't you just call it RNS, bro? Like real. I'm like, bro, because like not everybody can relate to that, but everybody could be a real player, bro.
That's
and you
right.
ain't gotta bang a bunch of girls to be a player, man. You just gotta keep it pushing and keep your business under 100.
That's
I
real.
know, man. We definitely gotta get you back because we barely even talked about. Yeah, Real Player Syndicate (RPS). That's what that stands for. There,
Yeah,
yeah.
yes,
yeah.
I just gotta
Hey,
say,
wha-
you missed an opportunity not calling it the Real Player Group because then it would have just been RPG.
I mean, you're right, but I feel like today's audience wouldn't understand it. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
saying?
it.
They wouldn't be able to feel it because
Syndicate's
they don't
such a-
Syndicate's
understand
fire.
role playing games
Yeah.
no more, bro. They think that shit's like your girl getting freaky in the bedroom. Like, look, we love that kind of role playing games too, but.
Hey,
Nah.
one more time. Where can we find you on the interwebs?
All right, man. Y'all can get me on YouTube at Truph RPS, or you can find me on Instagram at RPS Truph. I believe it is. I can't remember 100%.
That's TRUPH.
Yes, sir.
Truth.
Truth. PH, nigga, like we in science. You know what I'm saying? And then on Facebook, man, y'all could just find me under Cameron Beckman because I ain't got the names right under that yet. But eventually y'all could catch me on Spotify and all that too, man. I'm
Yes,
working
sir.
on getting the distro kid going so we could get that popping.
Right on.
All right.
Yeah, tap in with me personally, man, to get any copies of the last mixtape, Strange Strains, or any of the merch coming out because I don't got a website up yet. So tap in with me directly on Instagram or Facebook, and I will get with y'all.
Appreciate you
Hell yeah.
coming on,
Yes,
man,
sir.
bro. Appreciate it again, dude. So glad we finally got you in here, bro. That has been ZUDECAST number 91, ladies and gentlemen, bro. We are on the road to 100. Kicked it off
sir.
with fucking
Let's
Truph
do it
right
down.
here, bro. It's going to
Was
be
popping, America was popping.
All right. Good
yeah.
night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch y'all another time. Ho!
See you.